Hey, what's up, Sports to the Bone family? What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? A blessed Friday evening to you all. Hope you are all doing okay. Yeah, man, we are getting ready to kick off the weekend. So just jumping on to talk a little bit, and then we will jump right back off. Almost didn't make it to my viewers and subscribers. Was actually out watching some schoolboy football. We're having some schoolboy football here on the island. So I was out watching a couple of the games. All right. I didn't even get a chance to announce from early that, I am going to be going live. So I suspect that a lot of persons, they aren't aware that we're having a live show tonight. But nonetheless, I'm just going to talk a little bit about a couple of the things that would have happened earlier today and the game that was played yesterday between West Indies and Ireland. So we have those two things to talk about. And there are quite a few more things to talk about, but I'm definitely going to be zooming in on this one. All right, so yesterday, West Indies and Ireland. So I gather I reckon most persons would probably, would have seen the video that I did yesterday talking about the game. Now West Indies came out on the losing end, and you can say it was courtesy of our, our batsmen. Sorry, our top order batsmen. They were not good at all yesterday. They found it going tough. It was really difficult to score for them. And then, it's a good thing we had those power hitters in. Even though I am always saying that I don't want too many all-rounders in my team. It so happened that the all-rounders saved us yesterday in the form of Romaro Shepherd and Odin Smith. They were able to do their thing. All right, so we are going to be looking at that. But I want to probably first talk about the under 19 team. Right, so they went up against Australia earlier today. And I must say, I wasn't too impressed with what I saw from a general point of view. I watched our batting innings entirely, right? I must say the captain did extremely well, but the other guys, I think Rivaldo Clark got in the 30s, so it wasn't too bad. But the other guys they were really struggling, my viewers and subscribers. And when I say struggling, they were struggling. A couple of them got out to playing some shots that probably weren't required or weren't necessary at that time. Teddy Bishop is somebody that we expected to come in and settle down and bat. He came in, he wasn't able to really get it going. You understand? The Pisa came in, wasn't able to do much either. The Australians really outplayed us. They outplayed us. But if there's anything that I can take away from it is would be Clark and the captain Augusti batting. Those two guys, they looked confident. They went out on the front foot. They were stroking the ball real nicely. But you have to give credit where credit is due. The Australia team is good. It's good. The Australia team is very strong. They had some good bowling. And when it was time for them to bat, they were able to get the job done. So even though I am going to be knocking the under 19 players for even though I'm going to be knocking the under 19 players for how some of them got out, I must also say kudos to the Australians because they performed well. As somebody mentioned in the ambidextrous bowler, he did really well. And funny enough, he has good experience. I think he was a part of I don't remember if it was the Delhi Capital that had him as a net bowler in the last IPL. That ambidextrous bowler, one of those franchise team, I'm almost certain had him as a net bowler there. So he is mostly right-handed, but he's capable of bowling some spin with the left hand also. So it was a good watch. It was a good watch, but it just goes to show that going into this tournament, I'm not too sure how well we are going to be doing because we have to call a speed, and based on the build up, going in the warm-up games, right? The game that we played against, well, I think we played more than one game against South Africa. Those weren't looking good at all. You understand? So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen. The group that we are in, I think it is West Indies, Australia, Scotland, and Sri Lanka, I think. So West Indies, Australia, Sri Lanka, and Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. So, and I think it is only 2 teams that will be able to come out of that group. So I am hoping that these guys will be able to win the rest of the games, because Australia beat us already, so they would have secured a couple of points. They are going to go on and they are going to try and win the next game. So we have to make sure that we beat the other teams, because we don't know if any of them going to be able to beat Australia. We don't know, so we have to try and win the rest of the games. You understand? But even though a couple of the guys got out playing some shots, as I said, that it wasn't really called for. I can say that I saw some amount of quality, especially in our captain and Clark. I think his name is Rivaldo Clark. He really stroked the ball nicely also. So those are 2 guys that really turned up today, and they weren't too bad. Matthew Nanood, one of the batsmen that we are expecting to do well for us in this tournament. I think he got out to a first ball. Yeah, I think he got a first ball duck, so he wasn't able to get off today at all. So you will definitely think that he owes he's going to owe the team some runs. So the other games that are coming up, he will have to make sure that he goes out there and get the job done. Yeah, I understand, because we're going to need all hands on deck, and the thing is being hosted in the Caribbean here, so we can go out and behave like let me see. The general don't do well under 19s other than Ramdin and Hitmaya team. No man, but we usually have a couple of good under 19 players coming through. But as I said, generally still we probably don't dominate as much as we should. But we usually have a couple of players coming through that usually go on to do very well. I think guys like even though we didn't win, guys like Chris Gale, Darren Ganga, Marlon Samuels, those are Sarwan. I think those guys really stood out at the under 19 level, and they went on to have what they can call a good good careers for us. So that is what we are looking out for in this under 19 tournament here. We're looking out for players to come through and to really represent us well, represent themselves well. As I heard Samuel Badger saying on commentary today, you would have only fail when you lose and you don't learn from it. It's cricket, so you're probably going to lose games. So you have to just make sure that when you fail, you learn from it. As you say, if you lose, it's only a failure if you don't learn. You understand? And at this age, it's crucial, because this is where you're going to find a lot of persons deciding that, all right, professional cricket it is, and this is where you're going to find a couple of the others going off and saying, all right, we're going to college, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So if these guys are serious about becoming professional cricketers, then right here is a good time for them to announce themselves. And even though we are looking out for players to basically transition into the West Indies team, we have to remember that there are a whole lot of different franchise teams around the world that are willing to pay cold hard cash to our cricketers. So if you don't get in the West Indies team straight away, or if you don't make your national team, well, probably if you're one of the standout, you're going to make the national team. But if you don't get into all of those, then you don't know. Say probably there are going to be teams around the world that going to say, all right, we're going to sign up for a 1 year or 2 year, and that you can make a living. You can make a living out of it. You can play a county cricket. There are a whole different lot of avenues in terms of playing cricket to make money. You understand? So we are just hoping that these guys will go out there and do what needs to be done. We actually heard an interesting interview from Shimron Hetmeyer yesterday. He was saying that the youngsters, coming through, especially in the 4-day regional tournament, they must just go out there, enjoy themselves, look to build camaraderie, look to score runs, look to enjoy the cricket, and don't think about the money. Don't think about the money. Yeah, that is what Hetmeyer had to tell the guys. Don't think about the money. Just come out and do what you have to do. So Shimron Hetmeyer giving the guys what you can call solid advice. I'm hoping that they will be able to pattern him. And when I say pattern him, I am hoping that this regional 4-day tournament he will be playing for us. Test cricket coming up, hoping that he will get his act together and he will be one to watch. You see, the funny thing about it, my viewers and subscribers, you see, I don't know if it is because of the naming and the shaming that went down the other day. We all saw what Coach Phil Simmons did when he came out and he spoke about Hetmeyer and he didn't mince his words. He was saying that's heart-wrenching, it's real sad, it's a shame, he's letting down his teammates. He came out and he called it what it is. Call it as what it is. So I am thinking that Hetmeyer probably would have felt that, and I am hoping that he's buckling down. But in terms of what he was saying, my viewers and subscribers, as I said in the video, very, very good advice from Hetmeyer, very good advice, because at the end of the day, if you are that good as a regional player coming through, then I can tell you that your teams are going to be picking you up. Teams are going to be picking you up. You understand? So if it is the case that you think that you want to be a professional cricketer and you want to play T20 cricket around the world and make money, I am thinking that what Hetmeyer is saying is correct. Hetmeyer is on point. Go out there, play the game with passion, play hard, enjoy the game. And once you are dominating and you are doing what needs to be done, then it goes without saying, people are definitely going to reach out and they will bring you in. So those are, that advice there from Mr. Hetmeyer, real solid. You understand? And as I said, I am hoping that this regional tournament will be one that is very competitive. We have a couple of guys coming through, coming back from injuries that we are hoping will go out there and perform. Kimo Paul, as I said in the video the other day, we see Hetmeyer not coming from injury, but we are hoping that he will do his thing. Niall Smith is there. Shemar Holder, I gather, is working well. I am waiting to see, my viewers and subscribers. I am waiting to see, because there are a couple of spots in West Indies team right now that you can definitely, if you perform, you can go out there and get selected. You understand? But you will have to perform first. As the coach said, and the new selectors coming in, they are going to be selecting people on merit. And I'm not saying we should take their words at face value, but if they are going to be selecting people on merit, they most definitely want to be performing. So the regional 4-day is something that we're going to be keeping an eye on. I am really happy to see what Guyana did. They went out there from early, they led from the front. They had their players participating in practice match. I gather Barbados did the same thing the other day. I think Jamaica will be having theirs tomorrow. Yeah, man, I think there's going to be a trial match tomorrow. So or it's going to start tomorrow. So that is something that we definitely going to be looking forward to, because as I said, these are the same guys that are going to they're going to select 1-1 or 2-2 from to make up the West Indies team. So it's going to be very interesting to see where they're at in terms of their preparation and what their goals are for the season. You understand? Just like how we had an interview from Hetmeyer, this is how we want to hear from a couple of the players that we expect to break into the first team. We want to hear what their mindset is like, what they are thinking. You understand? So I am going to be paying attention to all of that. All right, so let us, I don't know how many persons were looking at the Ashes. The Ashes started off last night, and I must say it's very, very interesting. We are not finished with West Indies as yet, viewers and subscribers. I just touching on this a little bit. You know how we do it. Once it is cricket, we're going to just float here, float there, float all over the place with the cricket information. So Australia, they are at the end of day one. They were very well poised and 241 for 6. And you could say that England, they really made it slip. So at the end of day one, Australia basically in control. And at one point in time, when I was watching it last night, Australia, they were 12 for 3. I think at one point in time they had 12 runs on the board for 3 wickets. Man, 12 runs for 3 wickets. And that is where they start the counter attack. You see, sometimes when you're under pressure, let me say, if you are good enough, if you are a good enough batsman, when you're under pressure, it's always, sometimes it's good to go on the front foot and counter attack. And that is what Marnus Lamachy and Travis Head did. And they were able to really sort of swing back the thing in Australia's favor. But it was just day one, and I have to say that Ollie Robinson, he came off injured. Ollie Robinson came off injured, if I'm not mistaken, and he was only able to bowl, I think, 8 overs. I think he took about 2 wickets, didn't give away much runs. But the fact that he got injured and had, well, I think he was having some back spasm. Yeah, man, let me see it. It's right here. Ollie Robinson, 8 overs, 24 runs, and he took 2 wickets. So 8 overs, gave away 24 runs and 2 wickets. So the mere fact that he had to come off simply mean that the bowling was under tremendous pressure. You understand? Because he was expected to do a good amount of bowling. As I said, Australia, they counter-attacked well. Usman Khawaja, promoted to the top of the order, didn't really get off. I think he got about 6. David Warner didn't score. Steve Smith, he didn't score. He got out for a duck. Marnus Lamachy, 44 from 53. And Travis Head, once again, getting a century, 101 from 113. Cameron Green, the big all-rounder that they are expecting a lot from him. He got 74 of 109. So at the crease now we have Alex Carey on 10 and Mitchell Starc, who is yet to score. So those are the guys that are going to be continuing for Australia later on tonight. I think they start half an hour early, so I think they're going to be starting at around about 10:30. Yeah, man, 10:30. So Mark Wood, Stuart Broad, Chris Wokes, and those guys, they will definitely have a lot on their plate. I don't know if I should even say a lot on their plate, because if they are able to get 1 or 2 wickets quickly, then that is basically probably it for Australia. Even though we know Australia tail like to wag, Australia tail like to wag. So when you see the top order field, you usually find a Mitchell Starc coming and staying out there for a while and getting maybe a 40. You understand? Probably a Josh Hazelwood hanging around a little bit and stuff like that. So Australia really counter-attacking well. 241 for 6 after being at 12 for 3. So the England bowling lineup, my viewers and subscribers, is really, really, really under pressure. The fact that Ollie Robinson is not feeling well, that is a whole lot of problem there. So they will definitely have to bend their back and keep working. Alex Carey is a recognized batsman. He can bat, so they will have to dismiss him. Mitchell Starc, he's a man that doesn't really give away his wicket like that. So he's somebody that and to try and perform for them. So that was basically a quick update on what is happening in terms of the Ashes, right? We're really going to zoom in on West Indies, but I just had to get in what is happening with the Ashes. And I tell you, early up, I don't know if those England bowlers were working magic with that pink ball, because it's a pink ball, guys, day and night. The ball was really nipping around and swinging around. I mean, David Warner, Khawaja, Steve Smith, all of those guys at the top of the order, they had a whole lot of problem out there. Whole lot of problem, I must say, they had, But, well, Marnus Lamachy to a lesser extent, because he went down the track, he was playing the ball well, counter-attacking well, but the other guys were just not able to get off. Look at David Warner. I think that is the longest or the second longest or the second most. Let me see. David Warner. Yeah, man, probably the second highest number of deliveries that he would have faced before getting out without scoring. He was there. He actually faced 22 deliveries and did not score. This is David Warner that we are talking about. You understand? This is David Warner that we are talking about. Man that really likes to play the ball. and really likes to feel bat and ball. So you can imagine the guys were getting the ball to swing around. That's a pink ball, as I said, you know. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes down tonight. You understand? But as I said, guys, we just going to touch on a couple of the topics quickly, and then we jump off. See, I see a couple more persons coming on. As I said, guys, my fault. I wasn't actually at home, so I didn't get a chance to really publish it from early that we are going to be live. But we're still going. I still going to discuss a couple of things. If you missed the live show, then you will definitely have a chance to listen it. You understand? So 1 and 2 people trickling in, people like Contact 20 and them thing. Travis Head has 200s in hundreds in one Ashes series. Great series for him. Yep. Looking good for him. I would love we could have these 2 good strike bowlers. Well, the strike where you are saying you would like for us to have at least 2 strike bowlers. I would want them to give us Jaden Sears a try to see if he will be able to do something for us. But in terms of changing up the lineup for Sunday, there's not much option. There's not much option. So if it is the case that you select Devon Thomas in the squad, then it simply means that if somebody that is batting up the order is not performing, then it simply means you trust Devon Thomas to go in and to do his thing. So Rastan Chase now is not performing, and now you're going to be taken away from the spinning department. Not sure who would use to help Hussein. I don't know if it is a case where we could probably take out Chase and maybe take out one of the all-rounders also and bring in Gudikish Moti. You understand? But that would mean that we are taking away from the bowling department, because Chase would be out for Devon Thomas. And then if we take out an all-rounder, well, he would be replaced. Well, that all-rounder would be replaced by another spinner who would then help out Akil Hussein. So it's very interesting, my viewers and subscribers. I'm not sure how it is going to be done, but we need to do something. Clark and Roller Clark tried though. Yeah, Contact 20. Those guys really tried. After the captain Akeem got out, you know, he got 50 and then got out. You know, well, he had a good partnership, as I was saying at the top of the video, with Clark. I think it was McKenny Clark it was Rivaldo Clark that was in the good partnership with Akeem. And then, you know, when they got out, then the next Clark came in. He was able to play a couple of shots. I think he got 27. He got in the 20s, if I'm not mistaken, and you know, he was really good. He was really good tail end batting. But the problem came from the top. You know, we lost Teddy Bishop. We lost the next opener there. We lost the Pisa. You know, we lost a good amount of the guys without, maybe about 2 or 3 of them didn't score. Right? Maybe about 2 or 3 of them did not score. Patriots say it was 29. All right. I'm not sure why Thomas first game though. Yeah, he was there. I'm really sure, but we need them to bounce back. You know, I went through it at the top of the video. I was talking about them for a good little period of time at the top of the video. But we definitely want them to bounce back, because, you know, as I said, Australia, Sri Lanka, Scotland, and West Indies, I think that is what the group is like, and only 2 will come out. So we definitely need to win the rest of the games. We need to win the rest of the games. It is just as simple as that. We need to win the rest of the games and see if we can move on. You know, in the Caribbean, we are hosting. Can't come and let the guys dominate us like that, man. And we don't want to even come out of the group. So that is something that we're going to be keeping a close eye on. Right? We don't want these guys to be playing. We don't want these guys to be playing like our senior players. Oh, Patriots said no Jamaicans played, only a kid named Jordan Johnson is representing for JA, and he was on the bench. All right. Yeah, so that is what we are looking for, guys. But I must say, it's outstanding knock from the captain, though. Contact said, speaking of bouncing back, feel West Indies can beat England in January. Right now, that is a good question. In hold on, it is not January we're playing. We're not going to play them. We're not going to play England. That is a good question in a contact 20. Right now, England is hurt and they are wounded. But this is West Indies we are talking about, So I don't want to stick my neck out and say yes. You understand? But coming to the Caribbean, I think over the last couple of series, England probably would have only won maybe 1 or 2 series out here in the Caribbean against us. So why not? Even though the T10 series coming so fast. All right. Yeah, so we need them to definitely show that they are capable. I think now that I said that, I think the T20 series might be in the 27th day, somewhere there about, in January, Yeah, I think so. Remember, guys, I cover these video a whole lot, I cover I do videos and put out these information, but sometimes I can't store all of them in my memory, so I don't even remember. I think the test team will be playing them in March. Somebody confirmed for me the T20 team. We might be taking them on in the 26th, 27th of January, if I'm not mistaken. Might be somewhere there about, because that is why England pulled a couple of their T20 players early from the leagues that they were in to get them ready to play against us. So contact 20 says the 22nd, and I think is the 22nd. He thinks is the first match. Probably, guys, if you refer back to the previous videos that I would have looked at where the dates are concerned, you will definitely find them there. But I don't remember all of them. All right, guys. So as I said when I came on early up, not going to be long for tonight. I just probably going to do a 1 hour show, and then I have to run. You understand? I know you guys like the 2.5 or 3 hour shows, but I have to try and see if I can balance it with work and thing. I have to try and balance it with work. So tonight we're going to try and see if we can go up until about 7. Right? A couple of persons came on late because, as I said, you weren't aware that we were going live. All right, I think Ian is here. Yeah. So if you're on, guys, I'm gonna give you the next 30 minutes to probably get your thoughts out there. So if you're on and you want to talk or you have something to say, now would be a good time.
Yes.
Yeah, now would be a good time if you have something to say to come on and let us know what you're thinking. Yes, sir, Ian. What say you?
Yes, well, I trying to understand our opening partnership. From the time I see them fellas batting, and it's all kind of 5 runs and they face 15 ball and all kind of thing. I realize they just absorbing a set of balls, and they are the reason why Puran and those at the bottom kind of in performing. Because these fellas put real pressure on the people coming in after. They do a kind of Simmons boy. They do the same thing Simmons do. The two openers, they taking long to make runs. They bat out about 10 overs and how much they make? One make what? 8 and the next one 10 or something.
Yeah, they didn't make much.
In 10 overs, and fellas waste one set of overs.
It was tough out there still. I saw a couple of loose shots that they were trying to go for boundaries, but early up still, sir, and the ball was really giving them some problem off the pitch. But you're correct though. You're correct though. From a general point of view, they were definitely soaking up a whole lot of that balls.
You find, I mean, if ball moving, right? You get your foot movement down, you kill it and you run, because you have ways to keep the thing going still, even if the ball moving or not.
Yeah, but you have to be able to bat That is why I always say they have to come back.
Yeah, because from the time I see how the match start, I know we lost. Because your car in your first 10 overs only make about 30 runs,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember correctly, right? I mean, them
Mm-hmm.
defenders are detailed to try their best. And but I am not, I wouldn't come down and even, because this guy, Puran, I found got a very good ball. Puran got a ball that you could have
Oh,
swerved.
the one that trapped him.
Yeah, at a glance, you could think that ball hit outside the leg stump, outside the line of the
Mm.
leg, but it was right on the leg stump and then skid through and stay lowish and come straight at him. So
Mm-hmm.
the umpire obviously didn't send him because the umpire thought it pitched outside the leg. When you really watch it, think
Yeah.
that was a hell of a ball. You know? That ball was straight on the leg stump and actually come through fairly
Mm-hmm.
fairly quick as a hit. But I'm asking a question before you go on. This guy Sterling, the captain.
Paul Sterling. Paul Sterling. Yeah.
Yeah, how much of them test you feel he could do that? They just give the West Indians to do to make
No
this
man,
side.
Paul Sterling can't really manage them sort of things, man. But
I
what
would
he can do though, he can score runs. And as we would have seen when he was standing in or when he was filling in for the captain, he was able to organize his troop, get his tactics right, and he was able to beat us. You
right.
understand?
So what is the name of the thing? And what's the Jesus do? What's the name of the thing?
But the yo-yo test.
You feel he can do a yo-yo, buddy?
Yeah,
Because
well, everybody can do a yo-yo test, but he might score about 3. And
yeah.
West Indies asking players to probably get maybe about 15, 16. And
So
this man, yeah,
so what we saying then? So we saying then that Ireland is such a horrible team that they could do
yeah.
that, but when they're at a higher
Mm.
level, because he on the Irish side. I mean, nobody say he
Oh
wouldn't.
man, because he can bat, and he can bat better than a lot of the guys in our team. I
But
don't, I
right,
don't know, I don't know how many persons will agree or they will be vexed for that, but I can tell you that guy can bat more than a lot of who we have on our team batting.
right, but he can't pass the yo-yo. He shouldn't be any side. He can't pass the yo-yo. That is our logic. So same here,
Yeah.
he shouldn't make it on that side. So I'm a point so far.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can pull up something about Paul Sterling. So they say in ODIs he would have played 135 matches, right? Um, he 135 matches, 5,003 runs. When I talk about centuries, 12 centuries, 12 centuries, and 26 50s, right? His average is 38.78.
Not bad, not bad.
Only Nicholas Puran and Hope, I think, average more than that in our ODI team that is playing now. Well, Shamar Brooks just played 2 games, so you know his average is going to be up there. But only Nicholas Puran and Hope would average as much as that. And I know some persons might say, hey, Ireland sometimes play against weak teams and this and that, but this guy can bat. Here I tell you, this guy definitely can bat. He can bat.
Ireland beat you with a B team.
Mm. they had, yeah, they had about 2 or 3. No, maybe Paul Sterling came back in, so they had about 2 players that would have made the 11 that did not play. You understand? And you know it's rough.
Boy.
Mm.
With them boys and them boy.
Who?
Them boys and them in shop today.
Oh no, man! You know, I didn't send out anything. I didn't send out any notice. You know, I just put up the thing that I was going to come live. Maybe about 30 minutes before the live.
Right.
And I was out watching some schoolboy football, so I wasn't sure if I was going to get a chance to come back and you know do the live.
Right.
But
right.
we're gonna probably just gonna talk up until about 7 o'clock, and then you know we can close it off, and then you know tomorrow hopefully we can do a thing.
So what is your view on the match? The recent match.
The ODI
The second
which match is that?
you only lost.
Oh, the second ODI. Oh yeah, man. spoke about it already, but there are definitely some changes that we need to make. You understand? There are some changes that we need to make. But the problem is the amount of players that we have in the squad. We only have Jaden Seals, Moti, and Devon Thomas. So there is not much to choose from. The all-rounders basically won the game for us this time around. So it would be rough to drop any of them. But
True.
I definitely want to see Seals in that team. And I wouldn't mind seeing Moti getting a game also. And Devon Thomas. You know, I don't know if they're going to say they want to win the series, so they don't want to make too many changes to break down the team. So they're probably going to change one or two. But it would really hurt if this series finished and we don't see Jaden Seals. So
Yes.
I don't know who we're going to drop. I don't know who we're going to drop.
So about the young
But
opener.
yeah, the opener. Boy, Greaves really, really, really didn't look too comfortable at all. The only way that we could probably get him out is if we're going to ask Brooks to Brooks to open. So you would drop him, ask Brooks to open, then you would probably bring in Devon Thomas to fill that slot. And I don't know they're going to work it, sir, Ian, because the squad thin, man. The reserve is very thin. So if you're changing it, there's no really like for like to put in. You understand? There's no really like for like. But
What
Jaden sees. Go again.
why so if we in Jamaica, what is the restrictions that have them to have such a thin option?
In terms of the squad,
Yeah, how many?
uh,
Why don't you have a few options? Why are we home?
well, in terms of the squad, I am not sure. I am not sure why the squad is that small, but I haven't heard anything about only a certain number of players being allowed in. I haven't heard anything like that. So I'm not sure if they could have probably added maybe two or three more players. I'm not sure what the situation is. But in terms of having a bigger squad, I'm not sure. I don't think there's a problem with that because the football teams they have squad with more than that amount. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
The football team have squad with more than that amount. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's not out there in the public, so I'm not sure what the issue is.
But it's something like some kind of rule because we tie in our hands with our options when we do things like that.
Mm. I mean, I know they have to try as best as possible to limit the amount of persons they have in the area now because the big C is really spreading out here. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they only have three.
Right. Yeah, but don't worry. Yeah, I don't
Mm.
want to see. I got it already. See.
Mm.
Yeah, the big C not easy.
Yeah.
So
So
if I feel sees so United play good football, I know my thing.
yeah, but Jaden C is definitely need to get some game. I wasn't even aware contact 20 that we played today. I was on the road. No man, we're playing Sunday, I think. Yeah, but Jaden C is definitely need to get a game. Sir Ian. Blessings, Mr. Lover. If he's even to finish off Sunday. I really wanted to see him on that pitch.
Yeah, but you make them pick the same team. That was your
Yeah,
fault.
man. Yeah. In the second game, I wouldn't have. I can't knock them for that, because we won, and then I was thinking that all right, we're not going to change it. The third game, I want to see him, but the
I won't.
problem now, the problem now is that the two all-rounders that I would drop one of them, both of them performed even though we didn't win. I don't know if they're going if they would think about dropping Jason Holler because Jaden C is not expected to make much runs, and they're thinking Holler is going to make runs coupled with his over. So I'm not sure if they would make that bold move.
Well, somebody had to drop him to come in because you can't the young boy can't going on when he plays so there and it could be a next Bravo.
Yeah.
Like a mascot going on the place and just showcasing him.
mm. Well, Mr. Lover is saying that Greaves Chase and Hola out, and he would bring in Thomas, Moti, and Seals. I couldn't even knock you. I couldn't knock you too much for that. I couldn't knock you too much for that because Romario Shepherd and Odin Smith performed. So if they're going Chubla all round up, it would have to be Jason Hola. Not sure how brave they are going to be or how bold they would be to make a move like that. But I would knock you too much if they should make a move like that. What do you think, Sir Ian?
Well, the point is, we have not much room to negotiate anything. So whatever they do at this point, it had to be a good
Mm-hmm.
because we can't stay with that team with what happened last time. And I want to see Seals. I feel Seals gonna be tight. I feel he gonna get some men some trouble because
Mm.
them fellas don't like they can handle real good pace bowling. I mean, real good. They have a
Mm.
few of them who good, but some of them are real jumpy. They look like they're really ready for the real hot thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
but I wonder there's in the match we start off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think after 10 overs should be a good score?
It depends on how the wicket is playing, but in an ODI game, I don't know. Anywhere in the 40s going to 50 isn't too bad. What do you think?
Nah, boy.
Or that is what do you think about that?
Well, all right, 50, 60 kind of thing.
Yeah, because if you go and run a ball, then you know you would be up
Yeah,
there, but give or take. So 40 and 50 there about 40 high 40s, 50s would be okay
but you
when you are
realize,
in good nick.
we throw the match still. We drop a set of catch.
Yeah, I think we put out. I think Pollard put down about two, and who else? Graves, I think, got a chance but didn't dive. I
Yeah,
think we put on maybe about three catches.
and we put on the man who carried the match home. I mean, at that point,
Mm,
we could catch it. It wasn't going to be that simple for them.
yeah, yeah.
So we I don't know. We continue to like a pickup team sometimes. I find like I fed my side. Yeah, I find we have
Mm.
a no. Don't get me wrong. Not all the time, but sometimes I find we look kind of lethargic in the field. Very lethargic and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true.
like nothing going on. But it is what it is. Thing that we like if you're buying time not to come off the field. I think ball coming to me. Oh gosh, you can come in. Yeah, you're hoping it will come to you because you just killing time to go.
Yeah.
That is what it looking like to me. So
Mm.
a lot of fellas are very prepared to take the catch.
Yeah, sometimes it seems as if they are preoccupied. The mind is preoccupied.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. I think this is Ireland. But Ireland
Mm.
get points. There's points. Ireland get points. So there's points people playing for.
Yeah, man. I think you get 10 points for each win,
So
if
that's
I'm
a
not
big thing.
mistaken.
That's a
Yep.
big thing. We supposed to take
Mm-hmm.
we supposed to take all the points from Ireland. Ireland,
Mm.
Ireland come down and take 10 points from me. But we win no man.
Yeah, this is the great West Indies, man. This is the great West Indies. Never cease to amaze us, Never cease to amaze us. But as I said, going into the third game, we definitely want to win. It wouldn't be a good look to know that Ireland came. They didn't feel their strongest team, and the team that we have out there, based on the caliber and the quality, are the expectation of these players. We would expect them to win, based on what we expect of them. And for Ireland to come and clinch the series, it wouldn't be too good. So Sunday we definitely need to win that game Sunday. We definitely need to win that game. It would be
Yeah,
can't manage that sort of embarrassment, man.
but I said, when they talk about is Ireland, I said I look at that, Ireland beat some good side already. Remember I said that the last time?
Yep,
So
yep.
the thing getting tighter, these teams, everybody come bunching up, the horses bunching up. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for you to be the better team, you have to be real real above the others in the sense of strategy and thing. You follow where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, the thing real tight now. Everybody, it didn't have like no big space between the mediocre teams and the so-called big teams. It didn't have no big space again. All them
Mm-hmm.
African teams, everybody coming up now.
Yeah, you have a couple of players that are coming through, and they are carrying their teams on their head.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to say, Sir Ian, because even the way in which our best batsman in the team, Shea Hope, got out. He got out basically the same way as he got out in the first game.
Yeah,
Not going back, not going forward, trapped at the crease, and then basically just started throwing the bat at the ball. Looking to, I don't know if he was looking to run it down to third man or what, but got out basically the same way.
kind of genuflecting or some kind of thing. Kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like a replay. It look like a replay. It look like the same match about 3 times exact. I don't
Yep.
know. Yeah, I don't
So
know. I don't know because well, this fella not there. That fella, the Jamaican guy. Well, the Jamaican who's play for Guyana. Team.
the who?
The Jamaican guy who plays for Guyana. Team in the franchise. Good
Who is
fella, man.
that? Oh, Kenner Lewis.
No,
But Kenner Lewis play for us.
no, the one who's play for Guyana who make a
Odin Smith.
not Odin boy. I think he's playing with the 2020 side. He make a set of runs.
Raffman. No, but Raffman Paul play for us. Raffman Paul made 80 odd in the warm up,
Guyana team, the Guyana and the franchise. What's the name of that guy? It's slipping me now. A kind of fair skinned guy. He's pretty.
Oh, Brandon King.
Oh, he not easy. So how what went on with he got pick?
No, Brandon. I think they have him in the T20 team. That is in the T20 squad. That is why we were saying the other day the fact that he went to Pakistan and did so well, and they know that Evan Lewis wasn't going to be there. I was thinking that they should probably rope him in, but he's only there in the T20 squad.
So only batsman in the T20 squad.
Apparently.
Bravo, King,
yep.
And they can't even go and walk in.
I guess we are T20 specialists, so all the top guns over there.
Yeah. And Pollard like Hebrew.
What Pollard did was absolute madness. Can't believe the captain came in a situation like that and played a shot like that.
Yeah, it is Pollard under pressure is in there. A man had to a man had to sleep and think and focus. That pressure and then everybody, you know what I mean?
It's
tough. I sure Holder feeling much more relaxed now.
Well, even if Holder is relaxed, it's not really showing because the form hasn't picked up that much as yet. So definitely need to pick it up.
Yeah. But I tell you, Holder, remember what I tell you about Holder? When I tell you, people tell me about he's the #1 all wrong kind of nonsense.
No, but the numbers are there, It's just that in the last in the World Cup he hasn't performed. Last year was our best he was our best, basically our best separate and apart from Alzari taking some wickets and Shea Hope scoring some runs. Ola was very good. He had I think over 400 runs and he had a good amount of wickets. Right. I mean, the problem is this, because we are used to a Holder that, especially say 2-3 years ago when basically Holder, Dowrich and Blackwood were holding the test team together. You understand? We are used to him scoring a lot of runs and all of that. But even though he's not up where he was, he's still there, man. He's still up there. There's a reason why, even though some people say they don't believe in the ranking, there's a reason why he's there, There's a reason why he's up there.
Yeah. But I guess, as I told you, because I know his standard.
But that is in test still. Yeah, that is in test, That is in test. He's the #1 all-rounder in test. But last year he didn't do too badly for us either.
Yeah, just that because I know his standard, I thought he would be doing better now. So I guess that is disappointment for me.
Yeah, we're definitely looking for more from Jason Holder. So I agree with you on that. You understand? And the problem is that we have so many of these all-rounders in the team. Pollard now is going to start playing as a specialist batsman. So he's in the team as a specialist batsman. You understand? But the Jason Holder, the Odin Smith, the Romario Shepherd, all of these guys, they are all rounders. And it just goes to show where our cricket is at, because these all-rounders apparently are better than any specialist batsman that we could find, because we're asking all-rounders to perform as specialist batsmen and then bowl. That is what we're asking.
But what they're saying, I mean, if the wicket coming down to the end was a little easier, they may have had it a little easier.
Mm-hmm. It started to dry out a little bit.
Yeah. But the moisture could have been given real problems to the openers.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
And that's how it is in Savannah.
Yep. As you go along, it kind of get a little bit more drier. Get a little easier.
I don't when you toss sunshine and then what is why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. We have to be clinical in the field, man. We have to be clinical. We have to make sure that we are taking the catches. Make sure that we're not diving over any ball. I see people diving over ball rolling on the belly, going to the boundary. We can't manage them sort of things, man. We can't afford that.
Yeah, it's just that. I mean, Ireland just settle down so easy and make them runs it in funny. They make it easy,
Yeah. I mean, they were in my opinion, they were on track to win, even without the rain. I mean, after the rain, they got 11 runs to win from 28 deliveries, I think, and they had lost I think about 5 or 6 wickets. Don't remember how much wickets they lost at that point, but they were on course to win, man. They were definitely on course to win. I know anything could have happened, but based on how they were playing, anything could have happened, but based on how they were playing, one would think that they were going to go ahead and win that game. You understand? But it is there to be seen. It is left to be seen how we will come out in the third game.
Where's the game? On the same Sabina, a different pitch?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Sabina. It's the only pitch that will be, once they're in Jamaica right now. Sabina Park is probably the only pitch that they will be playing on. There's a next pitch down in the country, Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. Not sure what sort of condition that is in now. So you realize that once we have in Test cricket or international cricket, it's always at Sabina Park.
Right. And that how many strips?
Based on what I know, it's only one.
No, they were saying about 3 different strips in Sabina.
No, man. Active strip. I guess they might train on the others, but I don't know. They use the next one for the actual game.
Right.
Probably they rotate it, but in terms of pitch, I have been on the field before, and they have I think about 2 more, maybe 1 or 2 more there, but I'm not sure if they actually use it for the actual game, or they just use the other strips for the practice and thing.
Right, but this thing now will help Maya with the test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had some. He said he going and do better, and he going and bat long and all that. So he said he ready to take his position in Test cricket then.
Well, he didn't say that. He didn't zoom in on that. He didn't zoom in and say it in so many words. But based on what he's saying, it would give us the impression that he's willing to play Test cricket once again. You understand? It seems as if he's willing, and he's thinking about it. I hear him saying that he was out there batting for a good period of time, and he enjoyed batting for long. You understand? And he's encouraging the youngsters to stay out there and bat time. So those are probably subtle words being sent to the coach and the selectors that, hear what, I am serious about this, and I know you guys had this to say about me the other day, but I went and I got this knock, and he said that he's doing a lot of running out there. So all of those words probably were cutely put together by Hetmeyer. So I might be reading into it too much, but I'm thinking that those words were cutely put together by Hetmeyer, basically answering all of what was said, word for word, answering all of what was said by Phil Simmons, and letting him know that, hear what, I am probably still one of the best, there is in the region in terms of Test cricket. If I get the opportunity, he could be the best. So he said that he's out there. He wants to bat time. He's enjoying batting long. He's doing a lot of running. He's not about the flashy and the quick game. So all of those things that he said would lead me to think that he's saying to the coaches and the selectors, I need an next chance. Look at me. I am willing to play Test cricket, even though I didn't say it out and out.
Okay, and what is it? Well, I see Mr. Lover, the original there. What should have been something about stop playing Puran at number 3?
Where is that?
Yeah, what should have been done was change up the order, stop playing Puran at number 3. That right there.
Oh, I think.
Mr. Lover, the original.
Yeah, Mr. Lover. You see, where Puran and batting at number 3 is concerned, the Puran, when he's in form, I don't have an issue with it. Puran, when he's in form, I don't have an issue with him batting at 3. Right? Because, in my opinion, Puran has the technical ability to bat the pace bowlers at the top of the order, and he has the ability to bat the spin. But that is when he's in form and playing.
Yeah.
Based on what I am seeing now, Puran looks as if he's still locked into a T10 or a T20 zone.
Yeah.
And that is definitely not what we want. But in terms of his ability and his technique, he's capable. He would have shown us that he's capable before, but he's definitely not. He's definitely not doing what should be done.
Yeah.
But who would we play? Say for example, we're moving from 3 now. Who would we put there in this squad?
Nobody.
Yeah, because after Rastan, after Chase not really doing much. Brooks is comfortable where he's at. We don't really have anybody else who could probably be as technical and bat that high. Mr. Lover said Puran should hang back till 4 or 5 and bat Brooks up, he's saying. Alright, so he's saying that Puran should hang back and then bat Brooks up. I mean, Brooks has the technical ability to bat up there also, but I don't really have a problem with Puran being there. I don't really have a problem. It's just that he's not in form. He's not batting well at all.
So his average is based on batting at number 3. His average today.
Yeah, our 4. It could be run about 3-4. They're about.
Oh, yeah. But he has the technical ability and so on. It just didn't go his way.
Yeah, it's just that really need to settle down, or else you find that the average going fall rapidly. It's now going down. I think it's about 46, 47 now. So if it continues like this, then you might see it in the 30s soon, and then it go down.
Yeah,
you understand? Exactly like Darren. So we want it. We want him to pick it up. We want him to pick it up, and the ideal future West Indies team, as we always sing on, is the Hetmyer, the Puran in there, the hope, and we're talking about ODI, the hope, probably Brandon King coming through, and these guys. You understand? So it's about time now, man. It's about time. Puran made his debut. Well, not for West Indies, for Trinidad and Tobago Red Steels, I think, at 17. You understand? He came through, was doing well, started playing for West Indies, and a good amount of years under his belt now. So one would expect that it's time for him to really step up and start dominating. You understand? Yeah. He has been on the scene for a while now. Even Hetmyer have a good ODI record. Hetmyer averaging it in the 30s. I think maybe I read it yesterday, but it could be 31. I don't remember. But he has five ODI centuries. Hetmyer actually have 5 ODI centuries.
Wow.
You understand? So this guy's missing out. This guy's missing out. If he at this age and he already has 5 ODI centuries, just goes to show that the talent is there, and understand that he needs to do the work that is asked or required of him.
Right.
But it's really hard to look at that we have a guy. Yeah, see Mr. Lover saying it's 36. It's really hard to know that we have a guy averaging 36 and have 5 centuries and he's not in the team. And West Indies team is not a India or Australia now. That is hard to pick. It's really tough, man. It's tough.
It had to be a West Indian supporter, no, right?
Yeah, man. It's
Oh,
tough,
but
man. Extremely tough.
that last match, you really hoping well. You know, we're
Mm.
not saying that the other team can win, you know, but the way we play is as though well we were average, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as though we were mediocre in that sense. You know what I mean?
I think
Yeah.
we're below average.
Yeah,
Yeah. So this person said, yeah, it's not that we're worshiping the 36 and saying it is the best in the world because ideally you want your top order batsmen to be averaging in the 40s, 50s, thereabout if possible. You want your ODI batsmen number one, two, maybe three, averaging in the 40s thereabout. If one or two of them touching 50 is good. So it's not like we are worshiping the 36, but the fact that all the others that we every other body that every other player that we have, they are averaging in the 20s, low 20s or mid 20s. So that is what I'm thinking that it's a bit weird, you know.
so yeah. So who's the person who just came on, by the way?
That's
Sachin.
Sachin. Well,
Such
Sachin, yeah, Sachin, you come on when we're almost ready to leave. I indicated earlier that now we're not going to be on for too long today. Mm-hmm.
To me, I was so busy I didn't even see the thing pop up on my phone that you were going live.
Yeah, I have to take that one. I actually sent out the notification maybe about 30 minutes before we went live. So it's not
Oh,
like
okay,
I sent
okay.
it out early. I wasn't sure that I was going to get a chance to come
Yeah, that's
live.
why when I go on the phone and I see, I was like, I didn't see this guy post anything in his comments.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I was actually out watching some schoolboy football, so I wasn't sure I was going to get
Okay,
in.
okay.
So
Wait, I got a,
yeah,
I got a question though. I know, when Het Marvin played test in 2019, where was he batting? At number 4?
I think he batted at 5. Was it 4?
I think he, I think so. Yeah, it's behind
I
Bravo.
don't know.
So, where if he comes back, where would you bat him?
Mm-hmm. Well, he would have to come back in the number 4 slot because we have Chase. We have we rotating between Chase and and Hope right now. Ronaldo is on, and Ronaldo is going to tell us that Shea Hope must bat at number 4 and he must be planted there. So Ronaldo, what say you, Ronaldo?
Greetings, Sir Lennox.
Yeah,
Greetings, Sir
man.
Ian. Greetings, Sachin. Greetings.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
brother.
Right now, for me, uh, I think both of them should be dropped from the test team. Hope and Chase. Like we have
Mm-hmm.
to, yeah, we have to. As much as I love Shea Hope, he has to be dropped from the test team. I think it's affecting his ODI play
Mm-hmm.
because I need to see him score some big runs in the next game on Sunday. But Sir Lennox, I just got home and no notification this morning that you were gonna go live, and you have to let us know a little more, man. But
Yeah, as I said,
yeah,
I was out watching some schoolboy football, man. So I just came in.
yeah, I
Mm.
understand because yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean, I just want to comment on. I remember I think it was OJ. I came home late, so I couldn't get to join the
Mm-hmm.
live stream in the week. But OJ said that Sabina is a 350 pitch. And
No, man,
I
240,
no.
244. I think we're saying two. He said 350. I think we're saying it's the average is maybe 244 somewhere there
Yeah,
about.
244 is average, but OJ said West Indies should have scored 350.
Oh,
And
in
I'm
that
like,
game.
what? Yeah, I'm like,
No, man,
what?
that
No, no, no. No, that
yeah, that
was
was a bit
crazy.
heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, the highest score at Sabina Park is 349. That was Pakistan against Zimbabwe in
Yeah.
'07 World Cup. And I don't think I think this is a 250 kind of pitch. If you make 250,
Mm.
you win. So we have to take that into context. But what are your thoughts on the ODI in terms of Hitmaya to return? Where would you put him in the ODI team if you were to return right now? Just looking at the structure of the team, where would
Mm.
you put in ODI? I want to hear Sir Ian on that.
Right now, if Hitman was supposed to return in the ODI team, it's probably going to be a bit tough because you can't just Brooks is batting at 4 at the moment. Or where's Brooks batting?
Brooks is at 4, and I think he takes Darren Bravo's game for sure right now.
Yeah, so
Based
we
on
can't
the
really
numbers.
trouble him.
Yeah,
We cannot trouble him. So
Can you bat him at 5?
He batting with Chasers bat. He batting with Chasers bat. But Jason gonna be batting.
And you see,
no,
that would
Rustin
definitely-
Case has to play because remember that right now the ICC is so serious about overrates. You have to have two spinner. You have to have two spinner. You need two spinners to bowl at least 15 overs in the game to ensure the overrate is good. So I think that's why Chase has to play.
He could
no.
Can Brooks turn over his hand a little too?
No, Brooks.
Not at that level. Not at that level. The problem with Hetmeyer now coming back, I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but that would mean that Hetmeyer probably would have to bat in Pooran spot at 3. So
he could open.
Well, I hear people talking about that, but it's really a tough one, Ronaldo. It's a tough one because it's tough.
Yeah,
but I guess it's tough. But I guess if we have a specialist batsman coming in, then one of the all-rounders we probably don't need to play one of them. So is it that we're going push Pollard back further back or what? I'm not sure.
I agree. We can lengthen the batting a little bit. I think right now we need to play. We need to stop this piece and piece cricket now.
Yeah,
man.
we need people that can bat.
Yeah, for me, I think I don't know. What are your thoughts on Holder? He looks tired. I don't know.
Well, I was saying it earlier. That I don't know if they are going to be brave enough to drop Holder, but Holder is definitely not pulling his weight.
They don't call it drop. They call it rest.
Yeah, rest.
Yeah,
Holder is too senior to be dropped at this point.
Right.
So you're resting him.
Yeah, resting Holder.
But remember,
I need to see Seals. Like
yep.
Seals
that is what we started off the video with. Jaden Seals need to play.
Yeah, Seals need to be in the team, but
we need to fix our opening pair. What?
No man, the opening pair is going to be
Evan Lewis.
Shea Open and Evan Lewis, man.
Okay,
Evan Lewis and Hope. So number 3
for 3 months. I forgot about the guy already.
number three. That is the spot. I don't know. What you say? You wouldn't want to try Hetmeyer at 3.
I would play Hetmeyer at 3. I don't know
but Brooks have his
Brooks
spot.
at 4. Yeah, Brooks at 4.
Yeah, Brooks at 4. Pooran at 5.
Yeah.
Pooran at 5. Pollard 6. And then I don't know if you have Holder.
We can
rest.
Yeah,
probably rest Holder. But there and then you won't be able to use both Odin Smith and Romario Shepherd. How are you going to work that?
That is
at the same time.
Yeah, that is
the issue.
I think
that there is a problem.
I think one of them would have to play because Seals has to come into the team. We need another strike bowler. I think Alzar is good, but Seals need to be in the team now.
Yep.
It's been.
Oh no, you drop Holder.
Yeah, Sachin. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say if you drop Holder, don't you bring Seals in? But you drop Holder, you bring Hetty in. Okay.
Yeah, so one of Romario or
or Odin, one of those guys must go. And bringing an actual pace bowler.
All that good, but we talking about the next match Sunday. What is the actual change you're making?
Seals in for sure. Seals in for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Seals in for who though?
For who?
For me, I would be resting.
I would rest Holder.
If you say Romario Shepherd or Odin Smith, I'm gonna get mad.
That is a problem.
No, that's the thing. No,
that is the thing because they perform. We can't trouble them right now unless you're just gonna say, all right, we're gonna rotate you guys. It's not a drop. Rotate you. You're still gonna get first crack at it when we have the next series. We're gonna rotate you to get in Seals and probably Moti. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see why Sachin would be mad because Shepherd has been putting his hand up since the Pakistan, the T20 series. He's actually if you watch the games. Maybe his bowling figures doesn't reflect it, but he's really putting in some work. I think Shepherd probably would have to get the go-ahead over Holder for Sunday. But Sir Ian and Sir Lennox and Sachin, what are your thoughts on England coming here the 22nd Not necessarily for the T20, but after the test match.
England's gonna
the
come
test
and they're
match.
gonna look for revenge. They
Well,
can't do without winning
we are
a
custom beating
test
them.
match
Yeah.
for over 3 months.
We are custom beating them.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier on. I think Marlon is
Yeah.
on also. Welcome, Marlon. We were
Greetings,
talking
Marlon.
about,
Yes,
Greetings.
I'm here.
yeah, we were talking about it a little earlier. And in terms of tests, it's just that we know West Indies have a tendency to flukes. But England is in a state right now that they can be beaten. They can be beaten in the Caribbean.
Exactly.
They are in a state that they definitely can get beaten. You know, the batting is not all that at the moment. And let me just say, the bowling that I think they're going to carry, they're definitely not going to carry Brad and Anderson together. I doubt it.
No,
I
both
doubt
of
Brad
them
and
coming.
Anderson.
Both coming. Both
I'm
coming.
pretty sure both of them
Yeah.
is gonna come.
Yeah,
Hold
both of
on.
them coming.
We looked at the
Yeah.
squad, so both of them coming.
Yeah, both of them
For the test
coming.
series, yes.
Anderson, of all English seamers, you know, if you were to look at it, I think Anderson have the most number of wickets in the Caribbean when England
but
come to the. Yeah, they're gonna carry Anderson. His record here is too good.
Oh, I was thinking at the age that they probably would rotate them in terms of the travel, but
Yeah, maybe they rotate them
They
in
might
the
not play the same
games.
game together.
oh, they might
All
not play the
games
same
together.
game.
Yeah,
All right, so it would
Yeah.
probably be those two.
yeah.
As you know, Ollie Robinson is basically breaking down. He had to come off the field last night again.
Yeah.
Ben Stokes, and I am thinking they're gonna give Sakib a chance. Mahmood.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might get a chance. So the bowling,
Yeah.
the bowling is
Mark
probably
And Mark
Mark
would,
would-
but Wood, I think they overwork him this Ashes series. Like he comes here, I don't think he's gonna rough up any of our batters because
He
He's
did a
been
good job
overworked.
of roughing. Ronaldo, he did a good job of roughing our batsmen up in the last test and the previous tour.
you remember.
He really gave it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one that came and allowed England to not lose 3-0. Remember
Yes.
he in the third
Yes,
test,
he
yeah.
changed that test
Mhm.
series
He
with the
changed the
hostility.
test series, yeah. But
Yeah.
this time
Mhm.
he's not coming in fresh this time, so that's really good.
All right. You remember us talking about it before the Ashes started, and we're saying if they are going to play in all games, and I think I was saying that I doubt, even though it's the express pace, it would be tough on his body. It would be tough.
Yeah, but they don't have the thing is because they don't have any seamer, they don't have any other option. They have to play.
They don't have an out and out pace.
Yeah,
Pace,
they have
yeah.
to play him. Yeah, they have to play him. So it's a big benefit for us, but it's really sad that Archer was missing, and I thought they could have give Mahmood a go, but because
Yep.
he's doing really well in the Big Bash. But
No. OJ. I'll call you OJ, sorry, Ronaldo. If Sakib is coming with the T20 squad, and I got a feeling if he performs and he takes wickets and he gets
he's gonna play the test. Yeah,
he's gonna play in the test.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
But
right.
guys, I have one thing to say about the ODI. I am not in the position anymore to defend Rastan Chase. Let me say that outright. Let me say about what I saw.
Listen.
The first delivery he got, he had a strong LUW shout. Strong one. He survived. The next one to follow, he's edged on to Paul Sterling. Paul Sterling dropped it. Followed up with a third chance to the same man. How do you do something like that? After being given a reprieve twice, Chase did the same shot and got out. Like I cannot defend him anymore. If they drop him next game, he deserves that. That dismissal
I think he's
was
gonna
just
stay.
ridiculous.
He's gonna stay in the team until Fabian Allen returns because we need to have two spinners.
No, but Ronaldo, I don't
What
think
about
I don't think it's a direct swap between those two because Fabian is not a top order batsman.
You're not. Plus, you're not getting the runs from Chase. You're not getting the runs from Chase, so they probably could try more.
I'm saying you need an out and out batsman to replace Shapes or Darren Bravo.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yes.
I believe you. But I think Chase hold on to his spot because remember the overrate situation is strict now. You know, Chase has to play. We have to get in 5 overs of off spin for the overrate. So I think that's
it was really bad too. It was really bad to watch. And honestly, Nicholas Puran is regressing. I don't know if anybody realized that. He's definitely regressing.
No. Puran is not regressing. Did you check his statistics?
He
Before
averages
this
45.
series.
No,
Yeah,
we looked at it.
no. As in, check his statistics by batting position. Puran, before the series, averages 13 at 3. He averages 57 at 4. Why is Puran batting at 3 when he averages 57 at 4?
Thank you.
Because of the squad situation.
Exactly,
You have a
but I'm
perfect.
just saying.
Wait.
I am saying
Ronaldo,
that
let me play
we
devil's
always
advocate.
have to
Ronaldo.
look at.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Is there really a difference between 3 and 4 in a batting lineup?
Of course, yeah. Of course. Especially in a West Indies, especially in this West Indies team. Remember, if he was batting at 3 where he was coming in after Lewis and a Hope, the situations would be different. You know that Lewis is able to go out at a better tempo. He allows Shea Hope to play his innings more freely, and Hope can go at his 65, 70 strike rate. But with a Justin Greaves out of form and both of them struggling, Hope is going to be nudging around, and then Hope is feeling the pressure. When one of them get dismissed, Puran is also feeling the pressure. And especially with his numbers not being good at 3, you cannot have your top 3 pretty much trying to navigate their way through, the situation. To me, Puran would play better at 3 if you had like a Evan Lewis at the top and Hope opening, because they complement each other well, and then Puran can go in and do his thing. But I mean, we gave Greaves a go. I understand Lewis is not here, but I don't like the idea of. I don't like the personnel for that top 3.
You cannot have 2 accumulators opening the innings.
Exactly.
And there are 2 accumulators. Neither of them are attacking batsmen who will counter attack. That is my issue with the both of them.
Yeah,
I would have rather had a Brandon King there, although he didn't play ODI for a long time. Would have rather had him there as a.
Even Kyle Myers.
Kyle Myers to open now.
I just Sterling.
Yes, sir.
I have no problem with that. I have no problem with Kyle Myers.
About Sterling. Sterling passed them yo.
Yeah.
Sir Ian, stop. Sir Ian.
Sterling showing us how to captain game and how to win match, man. That is what he's about.
And the man, every
How
single.
we going there? He didn't pass yo.
Behave yourself.
If you look at every single DRS what that guy took, every single one he overturned.
They're spot on. But his captaincy was good. He rotated his ball as well. Field setting was good. He himself was a bit poor in the field, I mean, he took that brilliant catch to dismiss Chase, but he dropped a couple, and I think he actually dived over maybe 1 or 2. But generally speaking, he led the team well.
Sterling has been playing since 2006. We're acting like Sterling is a young man.
No, but I just
35.
I just read it out. The man have 12 centuries. 12 ODI centuries.
Yeah, Sterling has been playing since 2006.
He's a very competent cricketer.
Yeah.
His average is 35.7 something. The man is a good cricketer.
Yeah.
He's not the man is a excellent cricketer.
It's just because he plays for Ireland. Yeah, it's just because he plays for Ireland. But Sterling is a very good player.
Yeah,
the man is a good
player.
Very, very good cricketer.
The O'Brien boys and them. The O'Brien was the brothers?
Yeah, Kevin O'Brien and Neil
O'Brien.
Niall O'Brien and Kevin O'Brien, I think.
They're brothers. Yeah.
I'm looking at Hetty stat. The Google stats already put Hetty retired from test team in 2019.
No, I think it's something like 18 months inactive. After 18 months inactive, you generally status.
Remember that's why even though they went at the batting manual, they weren't really able to charge him with anything, I think, because he wasn't playing any cricket for
inactive.
For that period.
No, but you have no jurisdiction over somebody who's not playing in your sport anymore.
But Hetty's talking good. I don't know how many. We spoke about it earlier. I don't know how many persons actually got a chance to hear it. Was talking about the red ball thing and saying that right now he's asking the youngsters to go out there and try and play some, bat for the love of the game and not for the money. I think it's good, solid advice. Once you go out there and you perform well and you bat, then the money will eventually come. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's good advice. I'm just hoping that he actually believe what he's saying in terms of enjoying the thing and staying out there and batting. As I said, he was saying that right now he's feeling good. He's doing a lot of running. So, I think he's probably answering Phil Simmons and the selectors, letting them know that here what?
Which is
I am still here, so it's the right thing. I think
Listen,
he did it in a subtle way.
Lennox, I think the big stars could settle with playing the IPL and probably another T20 league. Given how much money they could make from the IPL generally, and then play for West Indies outside of those.
IPL and CPL is fine enough. Don't play anything else.
Because, I mean, the IPL money is really sweet. I don't think anybody in work with turn down IPL money.
No, separate and apart from the bonus, We're not talking about the bonus and this and that. I think
the base salary.
Yeah, the base salary. I read something the other day that was talking about the amount of money that Haiti took home. I think it's probably a million.
Yes, it was over $1 million US.
He took over $1.2 million US.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but it was over $1 million US, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was 6.3 crores. Yeah, 6.3 crores. That's that's their currency. But I know that Chris Gale 2 crores converted to about 200 and something US dollars, 200 and something thousand US dollars.
Yeah,
so 6.3.
No man,
probably about $1 million.
Didn't Hetty get by for 7.7 crores?
No, he got beat at 6.3. I think it was 6.3 crores.
No,
we're talking about this IPL or the previous.
I think the previous IPL he got bought by Delhi for 7.7 crores.
I don't know. I
don't remember the exact figure, but I just know that
he won. I think he won 10.
Yeah, man, he was a super striker.
Yeah, for a super striker.
Yeah, he won I think $10,000 more for super striker this season, and left out how much he get during the games playing.
Games and thing.
Yeah, a few man of the matches. I think probably one.
His pocket is not crying. Let us just say that.
IPL and CPL. If you just play those two leagues and you're the top buy, you're nice for the entire year. So
yes, you could come play some red bar cricket for West Indies.
Exactly. So that is why I'm thinking that. That is why I'm thinking that this young man probably thinks that it's about time, especially with the coach coming out and outrightly saying certain things. It's about time. And you see, we always not the coach because we always hear that he's not fit, he's not this, he's not that. But when you come out and you talk it like this openly in the public, then we can say, well, it seems as if he's not making up anything. Because sometimes you hear a little word here, a little word there, that he wasn't selected because he's not fit. But the coach came out and addressed it outrightly, and he really called him out. You understand, which was not good publicity. So probably Hetty is just going to say, all right, let me see if I can knock off some runs in this 4D and see how it goes.
How do you think West Indian fans will feel if in next month that team come out and Hetty's name is not in that team?
It will be a riot. It will be a riot.
Hitman has to be in the team.
Hey, Hitman has to be in the team because Sarwan is there.
Guyana would call for possession against CWI. Guyana will
I don't want to cause any doubt over Sarwan's ability to select a team based on fairness, but that 149 plus, I am almost certain that if he plays 1 or 2 games, these bowlers won't be able to hold him. You understand? So I think he might be putting up some
nobody put up any numbers to keep Hetty out. Like there's nobody who just right now. I don't even know who's gonna open in the England series. Who's gonna open? We're not.
That's
even
my
sure.
question.
Well,
I mean, I think they are going to get
based on what I heard Salazano say the other day.
Yeah.
Based on what I heard him saying in an interview the other day, he even seems to me that even Salazano not sure if he's even going to be back here or he's going to have to work again. I know, man. I read an interview and I was talking about it, and based on how he was talking, it seems as if the man is ready to head back. Because
well, personally, like I said, I am not I am not against them continuing with Blackwood and Bradley.
I'm not against it. Yeah, I'm not against it.
And personally,
Yeah.
initially one of my concerns was having a Hetty and Blackwood in the side because both of them are good number 6 batsmen.
6, yeah.
They are really good at that position. But if you could slot our Jamaican there in the open slot and leave it at 6.
Blackwood.
Leave it at 6. I have no problem with that. Personally, I think someone need to replace Kyle at 5. But if we have a opener, if we would bat 5 and Blackwood would bat 6 in my team.
Oh, hold on. We're getting some feedback, OJ. You just came and we're getting some feedback. Check your thing, yeah.
I think he's gone for his earphone.
Yeah. The
Okay,
problem, the problem in our test team is that we're trying to play 2 all-rounders, and that can't happen in test cricket. That cannot happen in test cricket. And you can't have a man batting at 4 that can bat. It just can't happen. It's test cricket, you know? It's not possible. It's not possible. Look around the world. Look around the world. Because all of the so-called top batsmen now want to bat at 4. Look at Australia.
Yeah.
Marnus Lamashe is at 3. Smith is at 4. Joe Root is at 4. Right?
Virat Kohli.
Virat Kohli. All of the so-called top batsmen move from 3 and gone at 4. Yeah. How we can have a man at 4 that can bat?
I don't like when you're trying to rough up Shea Hope.
No man. You can't, if you're batting at number 4.
Shea Hope can bat.
No man, we're talking about test cricket. We're talking about test cricket and 4.
Technically,
Man, I wouldn't disrespect him in an overall sense because the man is ranked at number 8 in ODI cricket. So I would disrespect him like that. Oh, he's down to number 9?
And the third best ODI average with a minimum of 50 innings. The third best ODI average.
So when I say he can't bat,
let me look at another one in there. Outside of Shamar Brooks, he has the highest average for West Indian ODI.
All right. So in terms of his batting, man, I know that he can bat. He's not producing in the test team, so I'm going to say the man cannot bat. He's a specialist batsman. At the moment, he cannot bat in test cricket. So he needs to work on that and come again.
Okay. So
yeah, but fun and joke aside though, guys, we can't play 2 all-rounders in test cricket and none of them is not Jack Callis. It's not possible.
Yes, it cannot.
It's not. You can't make the team as a bowler, as a batsman like Jack Callis. So how you work that out?
If you're not Jack Callis, it cannot work.
You know, but you know, funny enough, Sean Pollock, I was watching the South Africa-India test, and Sean Pollock on commentary, he posted, he displayed some statistics that was very interesting. All of the South African batsmen, if you were to add up their average, the team averaged 210. If you check out West Indies, our team averaged 210 as well. It's just that if we're going to compete with teams like South Africa, our bowling need to be able to topple their bowling. Yeah. But South Africa, what they do is South Africa does in every game, they're almost 95% likely to get all 20 wickets. If we can get to that stage, I think that even with our batting, frailties, we'll be able to topple a lot of top teams. We can do just as good as South Africa.
But Ronaldo,
with our 200 scores.
You notice when they were here, our bowlers matched them stride for stride.
Yeah.
Our bowlers didn't do too badly. It's just the batting. The batting was the issue.
But we weren't even making 150.
Yeah.
That was the issue. Yeah, we weren't.
Hola, I'm Sir Ian.
And I think OJ wanted to say something now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Marlon just raised a point. You were asking me. No, it was the ODI that you were asking about. Well, let me throw it out still. Then we hear OJ. Marlon just suggested that we would probably stick with excuse me, probably what's that? Corona? Would probably stick with we'll probably stick with Blackwood and what's the next guy's name? And Brathwaite. Yeah, in the test team for the opening. What do you think about that? Sticking with Blackwood up at the top there and Brathwaite opening. Or you think they need to give Salazar a go right now?
No, not against England.
Salazar supposed to come in as normal and get his
All right, so seeing that he was selected to open and he got the concussion, then He's,
Yes.
you know, he needs to get the chance, then fail, and then work again to come back in.
If he fail, you know what I mean, he ain't grieved enough.
No man. So I'm saying that seeing that he had made the team for who was it that just now?
Sri Lanka.
It was Sri Lanka just now, right?
Yeah.
And he got concussed. I'm saying that do we just put him in straight in the team against England and allow him to, and if it is the case that he fails, then we take him out, then he works to get back in, or do we continue with Blackwood and Brathwaite?
When you're picking outside, when you get a young fella like that and you bring him in, it's because because you see something in him. You didn't do it because of his scores. You do it because
the average is about 23, 24.
Right. So you saw something in him that you feel you could work with. So you didn't just get a concussion and then that is the end of it. What kind of jokey thing is that? That's a jokey kind of cricket. The man.
All right. So we're going to work. Yeah. So we're working with Brathwaite and Salazar based on your thing, sir.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Correct is right.
All right. All right. Yeah, Mr. Lover. Then OJ.
Yeah.
Before anybody go on this, let me just say this now. Against a team like England, I would not take the risk and putting Salazar right back into the line of fire, especially with England bowling attack. Look at what happened in Jamaica with the test match where Bonner was handcuffed and came back, where he did not do good, but after that, he caught himself back. If we have something working good right now that give us at least 61, 71 partnership that we weren't getting, why change it against a top team like England? Why not wait until we face Bangladesh in about June or so, or later down in the year? So
that would probably give him an opportunity to do some work in the regional tournament then.
Yes.
In the meantime.
Yes.
All right. What say you, OJ? Good point, Mr. Lover.
Wait, I'm not finished yet. Before OJ come back, I
Mm-hmm.
would keep Salazar in the team as a backup batsman, opening player in case anything should happen. I'm not throwing him out of the team.
Oh, you mean as a mascot? Like a mascot.
Like a developmental player.
Mr. Ian's taking up free Trinidadian.
No, I understand what Sir Ian is saying still, you know. You make the team, whether you make the team based off your runs or they saw something, you know, you get selected, you get concussed, you know, you expected that once you're up and running, you are going to come back in. You understand? So I understand his point of view. I understand what he's saying.
Unless you say
I understand.
The selectors guessing, they didn't know what they see. That what people say because and the man didn't get hit batting, you know. The man get hit fielding. Right?
They should drop rest and chase for that because you have a man right under the bat and bowling the ball halfway down the pitch.
Exactly.
You're trying to set up the man.
Exactly. He wasn't the bowler ball. He set up the man because he bowled the right ball. Then he would have been right in the position to catch the ball if the batsman.
But it happens though. I'm just kidding about it. It happens, man. It happens in cricket. I know I didn't purposefully do that.
So the point is, again, I would say, unless these people guessing, you can't pick a man. The man end up in that situation. Now the man ready to come back on the team. You're telling me he can't come back on the team. Right?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, OJ.
Yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, man. We hear it good.
All right. Yeah. The protocol. I mean, the protocol is the protocol. That's what the concussion protocol is for. You can't come back on the field. But I mean, with Salazar, I don't think he was picked off of merit. Like he was just picked because what option did they have? To be honest. So
yeah, they saw something.
Again, I think we should go with Blackwood. I don't think West Indies should be caring about specialist batsmen because none of them can bat. So I just say pick the best 6 batsmen you have, best 5 batsmen you have, and go after it. Like if Blackwood has to open, Blackwood has to open. If you want to fit all of these guys in the team that should be in the middle order, then just fit them in. Because at this moment in time, that boy averages 21. He's not doing that. Like
it's 21. I was thinking it's 24.
No, he
23.
averages 21.
23.
21. Oh.
He averages 23.
23 in first class.
There's
Yeah,
no
but
difference.
I just
This is the thing, guys. Hold on, Ronaldo. This is the thing, sometimes I can understand the selectors probably seeing something and saying, all right, we're going just as how they saw Jaden Seals coming out of the under 19, didn't really play in a regional tournament, and they say, all right, this guy, we're going to rope him in. So probably it's a possibility where they say, all right, this guy's average is not good, but there are certain things that we think if we can get him to improve this, then we might have him scoring at a better rate. I'm not saying it's going to happen, or that is the thing, It can be a case, that is why they select him, because, as I said, it was definitely not because of the runs. It wasn't because of the runs.
Wait, Lennox, can I say
You
something
were saying
before
something just
somebody
now?
else go? If let's just say Salazar don't make it back in the team and Hetmai make it in the team, Blackwood batted and open. That leaves number 5 open, which means Hetty gets number 5, and then it could be game on from there.
Chase bats at 5,
Chase gotta
Chase
go.
bats.
Chase
No, man,
gotta
Chase
go.
Chase
getting
bats
dropped.
at
Chase
4,
getting dropped.
5.
Sorry, man.
Chase
Chase gotta
getting
go.
Ronaldo, stop. Chase getting
He's
dropped.
had enough
Chase
chances.
getting
I'm sorry,
dropped.
he has to go.
Yes,
Like, what is his average in the last 2-3 years at this point? Like, what is he
Who?
doing?
About 13. About 13.
Who?
13.
Yeah,
Okay,
that is poor. It's
I had a
poor.
question on Salazar. What is his average for the last 3 domestic seasons he's played? Because I want to know why he actually got selected. That's why I
That's
want
what I'm saying.
I
I
That's
think
what
it was basically out of desperation from Roger Harper and team
No,
at the
man,
time.
they see something.
Well,
It's not
I
a
don't
bad-
see it. I don't think there's anything special there. It's just a case
Well,
of
I don't really follow him. I don't really follow him in the regional tournaments. I wouldn't be able to give a fair assessment.
Right,
But
but
the numbers aren't great.
What would be fair? I think what would be fair is if he played this season, because obviously he didn't have a
Yeah.
last year. Go and play the first half season, take some runs, and then earn your way into the team. But don't just come in. I know you got that concussion protocol. It's unfair to you. But at the same time, if you come in and you do badly, you're not gonna get the selection again. So you might as well earn your way in.
Well,
Get some
because
runs.
But it seems as if they wanted a backup opener. They wanted an opener. And remember, we didn't have any tournament, any regional tournament leading up to now. So I guess they had to just probably just select from a batch, because it's not like they had anybody that stood out. But
Here's
as
my
an opener then.
Here's my idea, right? With Blackwood, I want Blackwood, give him the Veranda Saywag license. Say, yo, you can do whatever you want, for whatever rate you want to score at. Because I always feel that West Indies go out there, they play tentatively, they're not aggressive, they don't actually want to go back at the bowler. For example, I'll give you a good example.
Look at last night. With Lamache and Travis Head.
They counter-attacked, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching it. But the difference is that those guys can bat.
Yeah.
The difference is that those guys can actually bat. They can actually bat, so they know what they are doing.
I see what you're saying, but at the same time, Blackwood is the best batsman we've had for the last 2-3 years. So give him the license to go out there and be Vernon to say, well, if you want to score the run a ball, go and do that. Like no one's gonna hold you back if you want to elevate the ball over the top. Well, there's no feelers back anyway, so have a go at it.
Hey, the only thing I'm worried about with Craig and Blackwood is that those conditions will not be seen in anywhere else outside of Sri Lanka, where you have spinners and no fast bowlers barreling down at you as opening bowlers.
I think that's why Solazano was selected.
Good point.
Because he would have been playing better against spin in first class cricket, but I don't see any other reason. I saw him live at Sabina in 2019. And I can
2019?
Yeah, it was
what was happening?
It was a first class game. It was Trinidad and Jamaica playing a first class game. He was opening with Kyle Hope, that's Shea Hope's big brother.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, I didn't see anything special when he was opening the batting. He wasn't doing anything special. But for me, I think he was selected because in Sri Lanka, remember that we want players that are good players of spin. And he seems to have a level head when he's playing against a slower bowler. So
the only special thing you do for you.
Against England.
Well, you didn't see nothing special, but then you can recognize that he seems to be special against the spin. That kind of contradiction.
Yeah, he can play against spin. So maybe
that was something special you see then. So you see nothing special and now you see a bad spin.
Whip him, sir, Ian, whip him.
Well,
Wait, Ronaldo.
As in, it's let me rephrase. it's not special to play against spin, but because all other batsmen are so poor against spin, even though he's playing spin on average level, it's still better than how most other players play spin. Is that better, Sir Ian?
So okay. So the guy who is want to come in for him could play spin better than him, or we're going to be facing spin.
Hetty could play spin better than him.
Hetty is the best player of spin in the region.
Hetty's not fit.
Nobody.
Hetty's not fit.
Man can't pass a yo-yo. Take him out. He's not even considered for discussion. He can't pass a yo-yo. All right.
He's the best player of Spain.
You see,
Hetty's the best player of Spain.
Okay, wait.
You see, right now, at the rate that we're going, we need to get these guys in the team. Right? Guys
Even
that can
if
bat.
Hetty's not fit, he has to be in the squad.
Yeah.
Guys that can bat need to play.
That's what I'm saying. Play the best six batsmen you have.
I am more fit than Sterling.
I don't care who bats at 3, 4, 5. Just play them. Play the guy that's the best.
I hear Sterling come make two points in the yo-yo. Sterling. He make 2 in the yo-yo. But yeah,
no man, I didn't say he made 2. I said that probably if he should do the yo-yo test, he might get that. But the guy can bat and he's the best in the team. So Ireland, they're not stupid. They travel all this way to come for points. I think they're going to tell Paul Sterling that you're too heavy, sit on the bench. Guys want to win.
But I can see Hetty in a nice green hairstyle, in a nice green Irish shirt, playing for Ireland in the future. Yeah.
But you see, the funny thing, I don't hear anybody mention Kyle Myers all now, and there's a strong possibility that with all the plannings that we are doing now, Kyle Myers will play against England,
Leonard, I said he should be dropped at number 5. I've said it a long time. He should lose that number 5.
So we're going to use 2 all-rounders still in the Test cricket.
I was just gonna say you can't play Bone and Myers.
That is my problem, That is the problem that I'm having,
Kyle Myers' left-handedness saves him. We need a left-hander down there.
But we need a left-hander that is going to score runs, that can bat.
Is it hit my left-hander?
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
He's not good. He's not
I think I have an idea of what the Test team may look like, but I might be off with at least 3 players. Leonard, if you have a book and pen, start right, please.
We'll memorize.
Have a good memory, man.
I have Blackett, Blackwood, Bonner, Brooks, Hetmeyer, Myers, Holder, Silver. I think Grabo might be selected again. Then you have.
Hold on. You're giving us a squad?
The squad.
Okay. Because I want to know Bravo is there.
Yeah.
After that, I have Silver, Holder, Roach, Gabriel Seals, Joseph, Pamal, Cornwall might be there. And you may also see Warwican.
That's 15.
Warwican.
That's your 15-man squad.
15. Yeah. Let me see who.
Hey, listen. Don't be surprised if Chase make it, because Chase took an 8 against England in the last series.
That last series,
that's the thing that hurt us in the World Cup. You pick a man based on what he could have done, what he done back then. What about now? What about current form?
Personally, I wouldn't pick him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a pick.
That's a good squad, Mr. Lover. Which Dowrich?
Dowrich just something the last semi-face England. Last year.
Is the Test match being played in Barbados?
One in Antigua, one in Barbados, and one in Grenada.
One in Barbados.
One in Grenada.
I mean, if we're playing in Barbados, if it's in Barbados, I wouldn't mind seeing Chase, because his record at Barbados is pretty decent. I wouldn't mind.
So let me ask you a question. So if Chase plays, if we play Rastan Chase, which other spinner we're going to play? Oh, Myers not going to play.
Myers not going to play.
Because we can't play 3 all-rounders, because Chase not going to make any runs, and he's bowling some.
At Kensington, he averages somewhere in the mid-30s, man.
Oh, so he's going to make mid-30s based on his form.
He's going to make some runs at Kensington, yeah.
He's
going to make some runs, yeah.
All I know, no test team, any test team with 2 or 3 all-rounders in it that are not good, they're not going to win any series.
Yeah, for
It's
sure,
not
for sure,
possible.
for sure.
It's
But you
not
have to bear
possible.
this in mind, bear this in mind, Sir Lennox. England, if you take
Mm.
out Joe Root, the other 10 batters cumulatively add up to 170. Their batting average in the last 18 months cumulatively add up to 180. So if we can dismiss Joe
That's
Root for 60
we
on
said
top
it
of
the
their
other day.
170, that's 230. We
That's
can
why
beat
we're saying they
England.
can't. That's why we're saying that they can be beaten.
Yeah.
It's from the other day we're discussing it on here that they can get beaten based on where they are
Yeah.
at now.
Yeah.
Because Joe Root is really the man holding them up.
And his
You
purple
understand?
patch is
So
running out. His purple patch is running
yeah.
out right now.
But Chase is not a
Joe Root usually score heavily in the Caribbean.
Yeah, he usually scores heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
he didn't score heavy
Ben.
last time. Yeah. He didn't score heavy last time in 2019, but 2015 scored heavy. When we went to England 2017, he scored heavy. He usually scores heavy against West Indies.
Against us. Yeah.
No, man, Ronaldo didn't score much in the series against us in England. The both series is
no, in 2019, he didn't do a lot. In 2019,
it was 2015.
But 2015, he did a lot.
But he didn't do much either when we lost, when Cheo made that twin century.
That's 2017, when Cheo made the twin century.
And 2020 didn't do much either. In 2020, he didn't do much either. In the pandemic series. He was flat.
Pandemic. Oh, no. I didn't say that's 2020. I said in 2019. It was decent. In 2017, Hope made the twin 100. Remember
the twin 100 at Headingley.
Yeah. Root had 100 because Alistair Cook had a double 100 that innings as well. They killed West Indies in that game.
In the first game?
Yeah, in the first game. Root and Cook destroyed us. But then after that, he kind of tapered off a bit.
Ordinary from there on.
Yeah, he kind of tapered off, but that 2017 series, not a lot of batsmen get a lot of runs in that series. Yeah, it was very bowler friendly. I remember in the third test, England bowlers out for 123.
But wait, Shannon Gabriel got some wickets in that.
Gabriel and Roach, they were leading. 2017, they were leading the attack for us. Yeah,
I think Gabriel got some wicket there.
Yeah.
Remember, he had, I think, 11 or 10 wickets in the 2020 series, the first game. Before he...
Yeah, in the first game,
he broke down.
Yeah. In the first game, he and Holder rubbed out England in the COVID series.
Yeah, got all out of 5 wickets down.
Yeah, 6 for 42, his career best in the first test.
This person said Joe Root wants to be in the IPL 2022.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I think
he's missed like the last 5.
No, he might be. Remember, there's 2 additional teams.
Additional teams. Yeah. I gather one of the Pandya brothers will be captain in one of the teams. I was reading it the other day.
Yeah, because the thing with Joe, he wants to work on his game because, as you can see, if you look at his record, he actually has a pretty good T20 international average, but his scoring rate is
exactly. It's just because he plays for England.
Usually go run a ball.
Exactly. Yeah, they want to score faster.
Yeah,
unless he's gonna play the anchor role, I guess.
Yeah. We would gladly take a Joe Root in our T20 at 3.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, I don't know about
this IPL season. This IPL season is gonna last for a long time. At least 18 more games added on to the 60 something games that they already have.
18. How many teams we have again? We had
10 teams now.
10 teams.
10. Yeah, we had 10. We had 8 before.
I need Hetty Puran to top the 6th chart. They need to continue with Ross and Gales always topping the 6th column. So I need either Hetty or Puran to step up.
The problem is because of how deep they bat. That is the issue.
Puran will bat at what? 4? Yeah.
Will bat at 4.
Odin's
yes, sir, Ian.
Station boy, Odin boy. Odin, that man is a beast boy. You watch that man have muscle by neck. When that man watching it, that man, you know.
Must be a wrestler, Batista.
And I see a man miss it a ball at the end of the 6th, yes?
Mm.
That man is a beast, boy. He good. You know what I like with him?
Yeah.
He technically strong too.
Yeah.
Well, I
Huh?
need to say Odin. I
Huh?
need to say Odin against
Yeah.
bowlers like Hassarang and these sort of
And
guys
those
first.
guys. What
Yeah.
about trying him in test though? The pace is there, you know. You think it might not be too good to take wickets now based on he's not really
He
I think
cannot
I think what
he
test ball
cannot
is the
dribble
second.
them.
I think
He
what
got
test
them.
ball is the
Yeah,
second.
he has
You know,
the
no
test
no no we have test bowlers, you know, plus we have Azar Joseph waiting also. But I was just wondering, you
His
know.
build might let him burn out, man. His build, he's
he
gonna
can
Yeah,
burn
that
out.
that probably be
If
a
he's not
problem.
consistent enough with his line and length to survive
Yeah.
in this ball.
I
Mm.
can't see him. I can't see Odin
He's
bowling
not
20
skillful
overs
enough.
in a day. 20 overs in a
Mm-mm.
day. I
No.
can't see him do that. Yeah, I can't.
I'm
Mm.
not worried about his skill though. I'm worried about the line and length. It's not
Yeah, the
consistent.
line and length is problem.
So start there first.
He's
I think if
he's
everybody
gonna
had
hit
that,
every batsman he ball. He's gonna hit them in the head.
Not
Another
not
good thing, right?
necessarily,
I
you
saw
know.
Odin letting his run up. I don't know if
Mm.
anybody noticed that, but he lengthened his run up in the second game.
Go again?
He
Odin
lengthened the
Smith
run up.
lengthened his run up in the second game.
Oh, I
I think
wasn't. I was
it's
looking at it, but remember we spoke about it the other day. I think it was OJ that was saying that you know, we need to try and see if we can pull it back. Similarly to what Mark would did.
you see how Mark Wood went for like 7 and over last night? That's how Odin.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how. Like I don't want to see that.
They're just using the pace
Mm.
of the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But
You're just using the
Yeah,
pace.
yeah, you have to be
Yeah.
And since the
No, but
bowling
I
machine
think
becomes so popular now, these batsmen aren't too afraid of pace anymore.
no,
So
but
you
the
have
thing
to
is, Mark
have some
Wood.
skill with it.
If you watch Mark Wood yesterday, I didn't like the idea that Joe Root had. He was bowling back of a lane, then the odd full delivery. That was too easy.
Mm.
Yeah.
That
One
was
thing
too
I
easy.
talking about Mark Wood. One thing I can't understand: when England got a chance to capitalize, why do they keep messing up?
Because they like the West Indies. I
No,
told you
no,
they're
it's
the
their
team.
bowling. I don't think people understand the importance of Archer to their bowling
Mm.
attack. Archer
Yes.
is a big component missing.
A big loss.
So usually when
That man is
when they have
ruthless now,
teams,
man.
yeah, usually when they have teams struggling at 31 for 3 and Broad and Anderson do the damage and then Archer come to be the enforcer, he's going to be bowling like 8-9 overs. So there's no pressure that's being relieved. But with Archer not there now and Stokes is not really fit,
Yeah,
they really
yeah.
didn't have any enforcer after the new ball spell. So
You see,
And
I think that was England's issue.
Plus, Ole got Ole only bowled about 8 overs. You know, I think Robinson
He
before
was
he
bowling
came
good
off.
with the new, he was bowling good
Yeah.
with the new ball. But I'm saying Chris Wokes when he
Oh,
was the
after
when
the
he took over,
change.
the
Yeah, the
change
change.
was
Yeah.
really poor. The change was really poor. It wasn't as
Mm.
good as I wanted it to be. So Archer, I can't wait to see back Archer because England is my team. And apart from West Indies, I love England. So
Why you're
I need to
strong,
see back. Yeah, I love England
England.
cricket. So
Yes.
The
Yes.
only
You
thing
must-
I
when I
wanted,
Yes. Yes.
the only thing I really want to see England do well in. I mean, when the Ashes is going on, you know, it's two teams that I really don't like any of them. So anyone win. I have 1 and 2 favorite players there, but the only thing I really support in England in
it's
is
Marnus
when
Lamushi.
probably when World Cup going on, right? When World Cup going on, I have a couple of Premier League players that I follow closely, so I don't have an issue with them doing well in World Cup. But cricket, man.
why would
Me
you
and
do that to yourself?
So last year in Euros, you were disappointed. England dominating the group stage and then flopping.
They didn't play anybody. They didn't play anybody. Come on. They didn't play
No,
a
I
soul.
mean, and you know, what I think it was who was it that missed again? It was Sancho and the youngster from Arsenal that missed
Joe,
the
Saka,
penalties.
and Rashford missed. All the 3 black men missing. They got beat.
And all hell broke loose over there. But
But honestly,
it was
England
what it
is my test team. Apart from West Indies, I'm rooting for England.
You see the
so.
thing
Here what the problem is. Here what the problem is why I can't I don't think I could support them. I grew up watching a lot of West Indies versus England game. I had a lot of West Indies versus England. You understand? So it would have been very tough. I don't know how you end up there. So a team like a South Africa, a team like a like a New Zealand, Sri Lanka. I can't understand those guys being likable.
No.
But I don't understand how you
South
end up
Africa?
at well, no, maybe
South
I am
Africa,
biased
no.
because of Jack Callis. Maybe I'm biased because of the Jack Callis
Okay.
situation.
That's
But
your goal.
I can understand you liking a next team, but growing up and watching West Indies going up against England so often, I don't know how you end up there, Ronaldo. I don't know.
That is the reason I see a lot of no. So apart from West Indies playing England, I got so familiar with them that I started watching Sheffield cricket and so forth. And I just want to see them. I just want to see them do well against other teams, not against West Indies. But like when they went to India, I want to see them. I want to see them pulverize India. I want to see them pulverize South Africa. I want to see them beat up every other team. But South Africa, no, South Africa. I can't like South Africa.
I'm the same way too. When
Well-
England plays West Indies,
well,
I
so-
don't support them. And when they play other team, I would love to see them win.
I was hot and I was both here from Africa.
Yeah, we know the whole story with South Africa, you know, but at the end of the day, we have to respect them because the best to ever play the game is from there. The best cricketer ever play the game is from
Stop
there.
now, Lennox. Stop.
That man think I can listen from Sobers, boy. And he was
Yep.
like a card.
Yep.
He put Jack Allison from Sobers.
I don't know if you remember, guys, like back then when we had Makaya, Intini, Andre.
Yeah, man, we have those guys,
they used to have-
Makantini and Jen
They
Neil
used
and
to have a
those
lot
guys.
of. They have used to have a lot of attitude. I can't like South
Yeah,
Africa.
Pollock, Sean Pollock
Yeah.
and all of those guys. At
Those
that time,
guys
they
have a
had
lot of attitude.
Talking about
batting for
attitude,
them.
did you guys see
Batting
Kohli's
for them.
attitude?
Mhm.
Ronaldo, Andre
What
Neil
did
was the
Kohli
worst
say?
of them.
What did
Andre
Kohli
Neil
say
said-
in the mic?
Kohli walk up to the stump, Mike. and
What
Kohli
is
says-
it that he said?
The man says the whole country versus 11 players, and he got
Oh.
mad that the DRS said the ball is pitching over, and then something else he said that he told the umpire them don't look at us when we shine the ball, look at your team because they be doing things and you only look at us.
I saw a post from Gotham Gambir was talking about it, but I didn't actually see it.
I
didn't
think
see it,
Kohli
but
needs to stop being so verbal. Kohli needs to start make some runs again.
exactly.
Yeah,
I think he
Kohli
got
needs to-
79. He got 79 the other day.
He
Yeah,
played
he
a
did.
very good innings. I know.
Yeah.
people
And he had
look
a-
at that
captain.
He had a
but
29 off 150. He had a
143.
29.
I watched that
yeah.
whole thing. He literally steadied the ship. If he didn't,
Yeah,
they would
yeah.
not.
It was solid.
He told,
Yeah, it
and
was
he also
solid.
told Dean Elgar that I've been on the field chirping for many years, so no one can shut me up.
Yeah. That's
That
true.
sounds
But
over the
it's-
top.
It's weird when you're chirping and in the last 18 months you average 32.
Yeah.
But usually Kohli average is like 57, 55. So
50 yeah.
yeah, it's
Because he has
it's-
dropped
it's-
yeah.
yeah, it's
I
averaging
think
the
the
last
top
2 years is 32
nah,
in
that's
Test
poor.
cricket. That can be in a West
Really poor.
Indies team.
I think what his name is, Mitchell Stark averages more than Kohli in Test cricket over the last 2 years.
No. You cannot compare top order and lower order.
No.
Come on, man.
They were just saying that's how poor he has been.
Well, based on the runs,
Yeah.
scored.
Yes.
Based on the
based
runs
on the
scored.
runs scored.
But I mean, if OJ is saying that he batted, he faced 129 deliveries. What was it? 129 for how much
143,
runs?
143.
143 for 29
yeah.
runs.
Yeah.
But that seemed like a man that can score runs at any point, because if you're occupying the crease like that, and you know you're not, it's not like you're out there and barely surviving. Seems as if he's probably not too far from returning too far. I didn't see the innings, you know. Was it painstaking or was it deliberate?
It wasn't painstaking.
It
but
was
what
controlled. It was
a
controlled.
necessary evil.
Yeah,
it was a
it was
necessary evil. Like,
controlled.
he had to play that way because they were 4 down. It was about, I think, for 60. Pant had come in and he said, I'll soak up the balls and I will make sure off of Rabada and the other young guy that they have, really talented left-hand bowler that they have.
Jensen, Marco.
Oh, the young
Yeah,
stuff. I
Jensen,
think he has taken a good amount of wickets so far now.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jensen,
So
he looks
Virat
good.
soaked up the deliveries, and then Pant got the easier ones like Olivier and spinner is ineffective in South Africa because
I'm saying, imagine when
I think
Nokia
Jensen have
comes back.
19 wickets. I think Jensen have 19 wickets in three.
when he comes back.
When
Nokia is
comes
injured
back,
again.
Yeah.
That man is always injured.
No, but we said it, remember Nokia before World Cup, he played every match for Delhi Capital.
Yeah, I remember you
He
saying
played
it. I
the
remember
test
you saying it.
series. I thought he would
Yeah.
have brought down in the World Cup, but he actually went
That
through
man
the
is
World Cup.
always
Yeah.
injured.
I mean,
Yeah.
they were pressuring him too much, man. Too much.
I watched
Too
that
much.
innings with Kohli when he made that 79. When Kohli is in farm, he'll usually play his cover drive about 10, 20 times. Kohli plays cover drive 2 times.
Oh.
Nah,
But they actually
Alright,
they
was it
weren't pitching.
was
they
it
weren't
a case
pitching,
was
they
it a
weren't
case that
pitching.
was it
They
a
weren't
case that the
pitching,
bowlers were
yeah.
working at a different
Yeah.
plan? Probably.
Yeah, they
It wasn't
were
the plan.
bowling
It wasn't the plan. The thing is the bounce. The bounce that they had on
the
those
bounce.
wickets.
Yeah, yeah.
They spiced the wickets.
Oh,
The
You
bounce
have
that
to
they had
over
every.
pitch
Let
to
me tell
drive.
you a stat.
yeah, you can't cover drive that then, man.
Let
You have
me
to
give
learn
you a
from-
stat to give you a good
You have
idea.
to learn from Chase, man. You have to learn.
15 catches off. So
Everyone you know the cover drive from Chase, man.
Well, if the ball bouncing like that, you saw how Justin Greaves got out trying to hit the ball on the up.
Yeah.
Chase got all
he
the
looks
same.
nice, you know. I like Justin Greaves. He looks nice, but he can't build the inning. Simple as that's his problem.
But
He looks compact and everything, but
And he's putting a lot of pressure on Shea Hope.
Yeah,
This
well,
is not
Yeah,
first
it soaks
class.
up a lot of ball.
It's not
Soaks up a lot
first
of ball.
class.
I don't want to hear that for Shea Hope, you know, because Shea Hope puts pressure on everybody else. So.
No. When you're playing with a batsman like Evan Lewis actually likes somebody who's gonna steady the ship.
No, I get
and it
what you're
allows him
saying.
to free.
I get
Yeah.
what you're saying, but it's really he needs to see the fact that this is what you do to everybody else.
Yeah, but she
As you go down the innings,
Okay.
this is what you do to everybody else.
She hope was a big
Okay.
But
So
the
you're
man
saying,
accumulating.
okay. I get what
That is
OJ is
the
saying. OJ is saying that Shea Hope he's getting a taste of his own medicine now. So he has to bat with
But
himself.
but the funny thing is that the medicine playing for West Indies, that medicine from Shea Hope is actually necessary.
Exactly.
I don't think so. I think honestly,
Nah?
he could score some singles.
The
man
No,
averages
I'm
52.
not saying he
The man
doesn't
averages
score the
52.
runs, but give me some singles. Like you just get there, you're blocking. Like come on, give me some singles. That's all.
Yeah, I understand. You know, we all want him to rotate, strike, and all of that. You know, but
OJ, you remember in
West Indies
2019 when Pollard just got the captaincy,
Mm.
India made 290 and we chased it down. Shea
And
Hope
we
made
lost
100
on
and
the last ball. I remember.
no, not that one. I'm talking about the first ODI that we
Yeah, that was
won.
the one
We
we
chased
made 100 and we
290.
lost.
No, that's 2018, 2019 now I'm talking.
I'm pretty sure.
2019, India made 290. And Shea Hope made 102 not out. He faced 147. That's a strike rate of 67. But guess
that
what?
is good, man. Batting through the innings.
Hetmeyer made 139 that game. When you have guys like Hetmeyer, Lewis, Puran that can explode and Hope can anchor, chances are we're gonna win.
No, but
So
I
I don't mind his innings.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, yes, it came off in those instances, but over time, on the average, it's not gonna work. Eventually, those guys are gonna feel too much pressure, and we already
No,
know.
but OJ, he averages 52 for works.
Huh?
It works, yeah, it works. He averages 52, it works.
No, the average works.
He's averaging
I'm not
52.
talking about
It obviously works.
Let's talk about the team in general.
You're talking about the team.
Team in general.
Okay.
Everybody else is suffering.
So look, no, what I'm saying is
No, but
today,
the issue is we just cannot put two accumulators to open the enemy.
yeah. Look, Lewis might come off today, Puran come off tomorrow, Hetmeyer come off the other game, but as long as Shea Hope stays consistent and one other batsman come off, we should be winning majority of the games, even chasing 300. That's why we need hope.
I don't
We
think I
need
can
hope.
ever agree with it. You have
No,
to
I
balance.
need hope.
You can't just block. You can't just block and then the
He's
other
not
person.
blocking. No, he's not just blocking.
He is just blocking. It's
he's
mostly a
rotating.
boundary every now and then he's blocking every other side. And
That
then
last man.
OJ, you're being a little bit harsh.
That's
OJ.
it.
No, you're being
are
very
being
harsh. Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not being harsh.
That's
If you don't
fine,
see it, you'll see it in 2 years. I'm sorry. You'll see it. Because they won't win the games that they're supposed to. Against England, I predicted them to win that series. And I definitely think Shea Hope won't make the runs. And also, he's going to have these innings where what do you have, 10 off
Against
30 balls?
England?
No, hold on.
Against
10 off
England?
30 balls, yes. Did he
Do
not
you know
have
that
10 off 30
Ireland-
balls?
Do you know that Ireland is one of the teams that he averages his lowest against? Apart from the
Why do you average your
170.
lowest against Ireland? Why is that happening to you?
No, but I'm saying England is one of the teams that his ODI average is very good against.
He scores a lot
He
against
generally
England.
scores a lot against England, India, Even
And I
average
think-
good against
All right,
Australia.
Ronaldo, here's what
Yeah.
we're gonna do. Me and you are gonna have a
Yeah.
little bet. And we're gonna
Yeah.
see what Shea Hope has, not just his average, but his strike rate too. We're
Yeah.
gonna see what that is at the end of that series. And you come
I
back
don't
to tell me
I don't look too much at Hope's strike rate because the other strike rate compensate for Shea Hope's strike rate.
No, Ronaldo, this is the bet. This is the bet. He has
Yeah.
to be successful, but I think he won't be successful, right? I think he's gonna have these innings just like yesterday where he's 10 off 30 and that kind of stuff. I think
No,
he's gonna
but-
have some 15s, some 20s, some 30s off of
All right, let's see.
too many deliveries.
So
All
so
right,
where we're going to get the runs from?
Huh?
Where are the runs gonna come from?
Right,
No, this is just a
what-
question now.
They're not going to
Usually-
come. I'm telling you because what happened in the first ODI, right? The same thing happened in the second ODI. You just didn't have the benefit of a explosive innings coming in the middle order. It's a stable thing. So I think
No, man,
the second game is the reality of what the West Indies are. That's what we thought. Because when we were on live, right, we were on your live, and we saw how it was going. We were all demoralized. We thought it was going bad, and they stabilized.
Yeah.
Ireland didn't let that happen this time. Even though there was an explosion at the end, it came too late. And I think that's the same thing that's going to happen. I think Shea Hope at the top is going to be a main issue because he's not going to score the runs, for one. And the strike rate is going to be.
I have something to say to
It's
you.
not Hope's
so what I-
problem. It's
so-
Justin
so-
Greaves.
so-
It's Justin
so hold
Greaves
on,
only
OJ.
man back.
So what are we going to do? No man, but
Yeah.
no man, but
What are you saying?
I can't understand it. So you're saying that Shea Hope is probably the reason why the team is not moving forward?
I am not saying he's the reason. I'm saying he's a problem. Just like how Ronaldo right now in United isn't the reason, but he is a problem. It is okay to have that. Both things can be
No,
true.
the coach don't have any sense.
It can be a problem. Huh?
No, the coach don't have
No,
any sense.
let me tell you-
You want to play a pressing game, it's simple. You take out Penaldo and put in Cavani. It's simple.
I agree with you, but if you're gonna play him, you have to give him assistance. But at the same time,
Yeah.
With
But-
Hope
but-
now,
But
with Hope, I don't think the runs are gonna come. So everybody's whole thing on this Hope, he scores runs
because his average is up there and we're talking about 10 centuries and
Right.
he's the only man making runs for us. So
Exactly.
is it that you're thinking he's in a bad patch now? He's in a bad patch, he's gonna soak up and then get out.
Exactly.
He's
That's
not
what
in a
I'm
bad
saying.
patch. It's just
No,
that
no,
he's
no,
opening
no.
with Greaves.
Yeah.
He's opening with
Listen,
Justin
I
Greaves.
agree with Ronaldo. The problem is you cannot have two accumulators at the crease to open.
Yeah, that is an
It is
issue. That is an issue.
Greaves does not rotate the strike enough. I remember the first game, Greaves would soak up 5 balls and he would give Shea Hope a bat and Shea Hope would rotate the strike immediately. And then Greaves would soak up 5 balls again. And that's how
Exactly.
the pressure started to build.
In the first six overs,
you
I
cannot
think.
have two.
We can't
Yeah,
have
continue,
that.
Ronaldo. Continue.
Oh, I was saying in the first 6 overs, Shea Hope only faced like 7 deliveries and Greaves faced like 28.
Yes,
Something like that.
like
That's
it.
crazy.
like that is the problem.
No,
Shea
but-
Hope is a proven quality ODI batsman that will give you runs, but you cannot pair him with somebody who does the same thing as him because it's the recipe for
Exactly.
disaster.
Yeah, rules. That's why I have rules in the team.
That was the worst opening partnership I ever seen.
Exactly.
Them fellas, I fall asleep on kind of thing in front of the thing because them fellas make about what? 25 runs. They go some runs.
35 in the first 10, or 38
They
or
put
something.
the
Like
whole team under pressure. They put the whole team under pressure. It's the most disgusting thing I ever seen. I am so excited to come watch cricket.
It was hard to watch. It was hard to
You
watch.
see,
And
I didn't even realize that the ODI team was doing that badly over the years. You know, I heard Ian Bishop or was it Sammy read out a stat. Something like we didn't win a ODI series from 2014 right up to when was it?
Hey,
When-
listen,
when-
listen,
was
I have
2019?
Yeah, 2014 to 2019. Did you know that as soon as Hola got captaincy, he captained West Indies
Was it
without winning
Ola?
an ODI? Yes, without winning an ODI series as a captain.
My goodness.
From 2014 to 2019, we did not win an ODI series, and Hola
I-
was the captain during that period.
And we
Just-
played
No,
teams
I-
like Bangladesh and Ireland.
Oh, we
No.
played
Teams,
Ireland, we played Zimbabwe, we played all of those. teams.
Bangladesh.
We played
No, I know
Afghanistan.
I know the team was doing
Ireland's
poorly,
gonna
no, but
repeat
I
it
didn't
again.
even realize. I know the team was doing poorly, but I didn't even realize that it was that bad.
yeah. He deserved to lose the captaincy for ODI. I don't
No,
believe
but
it.
in 2014, there was no reason why Bravo lost the captaincy. They took it from DJ Bravo
took it from- they stole it.
before the World Cup, and I was like, Bravo just won a series against Bangladesh in the Caribbean in 2014. Why is he losing his captaincy. And then Bravo said that Bravo told Chris Gayle that they told him that they're building for the future. I'm like, what? We have a World Cup coming up, a building for the future. What are they talking about?
They're talking about the World Cup that just gone 2021. They were building for those same guys, the Bravo, the Gale, the old man. They were building for them, so they didn't want pressure him too much.
Oh, so you drop Bravo and Pollard then to build them.
Build for them. Yeah. I don't forget anything, you know. It's worse like how some of them shouldn't even be in the team in the first place. I know the thing hurt me, man. And you Ronaldo come on the program every day. Guys, don't worry. Chris Gayle is going to score.
Listen.
And Gayle don't score any runs in months.
Exactly. Listen. No, but look at this. If we were to go back in time and play World Cup, I would bring that same squad again. I still believe that was the best squad.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's the same thing that Bravo said on the sports interview.
I 100% agree with him. I 100%.
Hold on. You watched the CPL and you think that was the best squad that they chose?
That was the best squad that we chose.
Off of the CPL.
For World Cup,
No way.
No, if you're going by CPL numbers, then you should always be consistent and go by regional Super 50 numbers. If you're going by Super 50 numbers, Greaves and Chase should always be in our ODI team. Greaves and Chase should always be in the ODI team then.
But listen up.
Listen. No, Greaves actually averaged 40.
No, Greaves didn't do too badly in the Super 50. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. You're going to a World Cup and you have a couple of players dominating a tournament leading up to the World Cup. We're not talking about taking them and gluing them in the ODI team and say in the T20 team, you know. They are dominating a T20 tournament that
Which
you think.
player dominated CPL apart from Rutherford?
Well, probably dominated is a strong word.
Apart from Rutherford, who dominated?
That probably could have been a big change in the thing. You know? Maybe I shouldn't say that dominated. Rutherford should have been in the team.
Rutherford bats at 5.
Who should have been in the team?
Who's Rutherford going to replace? Batting at 5.
The man. So the squad, he should have been in the squad. They didn't select him any at all.
Who's he going to replace in the squad?
Who batted at 5?
Puranar Hetmeyer.
Who had at 5?
Puranar Hetmeyer, one of those guys batted at 5. He couldn't have replaced any of them.
So he shouldn't have made the squad any at all.
No, I'm not saying that. Rutherford should have been in the squad. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because he couldn't have gotten it in over Puranar Hetmeyer. I agree with that. But the squad, let me tell you how the squad go. First thing, Chris Gayle shouldn't play any game. Yeah. Right? So he shouldn't even in a squad to take up anything. Right. Chris Gayle shouldn't even be in the final 11. Right? Darren Bravo
wasn't in the squad. Bravo wasn't in the squad.
He was in the reserve.
Yeah.
Rutherford didn't even make the reserve. None at all.
No, but due to fitness. That was due to fitness.
Oh.
Rutherford.
You're telling me Rutherford wasn't fit when he was a top scorer in the CPL?
Yeah, it was fitness.
Come on, Ronaldo. You just said
No. I am saying
Rutherford wasn't fit.
But Rutherford wasn't fit. He didn't pass the fitness test. That was the reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the reason given.
That was the reason given.
When they pick McCoy, guys, he won with this shin sprint at Toll Sports. Why are they carrying that man injured? The man break down first match.
Obed McCoy, but McCoy. McCoy. But if McCoy was in form and fit, the work would have been a lot different.
Without a question.
Carry a man that unfit, and they carry more than one man that unfit. You know, Russell is the next one they carry, and he.
What do you mean? Russell wasn't unfit.
What? Russell back was getting trouble.
Listen, Russell had an injury 6 weeks out from the World Cup, and they forced him to come in.
Remember, even a couple of the games leading up to the thing, then he wasn't playing for his franchise team.
KKR,
so I don't know if he had recovered, but he didn't play about 2 or 3 games for his franchise team.
Yeah.
I remember that, you know. Russell
was injured.
Yeah.
Russell should not go, and the same guy I tell you about Audition Smith, he should not go. Because you don't pick unfit people
Listen,
them
we can always be smart after the event, but
nobody said it
for me,
before.
No, but we're saying no. He was
Russell
saying
had
it
to be in the
before.
squad.
I said
Russell
No,
had
but
to
one
be in the
person that
squad.
should not have went to the World
Russell
Cup was
had to
Shane
be in the
Thomas.
squad. I agree with that. Thomas maybe shouldn't be there, but at the end of the
Maybe.
day, we didn't have any express space, so
I
that's the
Huh?
only reason why.
Oh,
We have
that straight was
Alzari Joseph that is as fast or
Yo.
the fastest bowler.
No, Alzari.
Ocean. I don't know if Ocean is clocking 140. Is that still in a probably 138, 139?
No, but
No,
he was in the CPL. That's the thing. He was in the CPL.
But how many balls were actually on stump?
I'm gonna say it one more time.
No, he
Alzari
did
should
bowl
have been in
well.
the T20 squad.
He did bowl well in CPL. Actually,
For Barbados,
First 3 games. He bowled in the first 3 games.
How many games? Yeah, he played about 2 or 3 games.
Yes, his
Yeah, he
performance
played
was
about 2 or 3
after.
games. Yeah,
yeah,
he was good in about 2 or 3 games.
he was bowling very well.
I can find people out here that can bowl express pace in a Ronaldo. If you can pull a string, I'll let me get them in. You know, because that's all. You know.
What do you say about Alzari?
Yeah, Alzari is good.
I was saying he should have been in the squad.
Alzari, but I think
Based off the statistics, he was on the championship team. He should have been in the squad.
Based off, he was on which championship team?
Didn't think they won it, right?
Patriots.
No, he didn't play for Patriots. He
Alzari played for St. Lucia, Hawks or Zooks or something like that.
Yeah, he played for. Oh, they call themselves St. Lucia Kings now. Let's respect their title.
Yeah,
St.
Kings.
Lucia Kings. But they went to the finals. But Alzari was good. But
yeah, he was on the final team.
I don't think
he played
really well. He played really well.
He wasn't too bad.
I'm saying that if Alzari was going in to make the team, he wasn't bowling express in CPL. If you look at the top quickest bowlers, it was really Odin Smith, O'Shane Thomas, Fidel Edwards. Those guys are battling for the express.
I think a guy from overseas actually clocked a good.
Yeah, but we're not talking about those guys, man.
I don't want express. I want control. If you can't control,
yeah, but I'm saying if Alzari would have been in the category fighting Ravi, Romario.
Why was Ravi in the squad?
Ravi's the leading wicket taker.
Ravi took wickets in the CPL and the Super 50 before.
Yeah. Ravi's the leading wicket.
And he passed Yo-Yo too.
No, Ravi didn't pass the Yo-Yo.
Ravi didn't pass no Yo-Yo.
Ravi didn't pass the Yo-Yo.
Why is happening?
Ravi was doing an exemption.
Yeah,
plus he wasn't too bad in the Super 50 either. I think he did well in the Super 50.
Imagine Ravi at 36, 37, leading wicket taker.
Yes.
What does that say about our young bowlers? That says a lot. That is poor. That is poor.
Yeah,
that is really poor.
Yeah, it's just like
because it's what our batsmen than our bowlers.
Plus over there, he was getting a lot of assistance with the pitch. You know, I was looking to see Ravi, get the ball,
get some movement. Yeah,
and the mere fact that Ravi not getting the ball to move, he wasn't going to be successful over there.
Honestly, our bowlers didn't do too bad, It's just that we didn't make enough runs in most. Apart from the Sri Lanka game, our bowlers weren't bad.
What about
Let's be honest.
They would have pulled in young Drakes?
No, Drakes, I wouldn't have carried Drakes. I know he did well in the CPL, but I wouldn't have carried Drakes.
But if Romar Shepherd didn't make it, I think Romar Shepherd probably would have been ahead of him.
Yes, Shepherd would definitely have been
even though he was left on.
Yeah. I mean, but the bowling, look at the bowling. In the World Cup, actually, England struggled to hit 55. I thought they would have knocked it off in the power play.
They lost about 4 wickets or 5 wickets.
Against South Africa, 19 overs to chase 140. It almost went down to the final over. If Russell had a good day with the ball, we probably could have beaten South Africa. Look at every bowlers that day. Bravo bowled 4 over for 23. That's an economy of 5.75. Rampal had a good day. Hussein had it was just Russell who bowled 3 over for 37. Yeah,
but I think you're forgetting. But I think you're forgetting the Ronaldo is that it was easy for the batsmen in the South Africa game.
Yeah, I was wondering, could it be a case where the batsmen were just pacing it?
Yes.
Against South Africa, I can't even say that. No, Marlon, do you remember when South Africa came to the Caribbean? Many times after 10 overs, they were 90 for 2 and made 160. South Africa is a team that blast away in power play.
They had like 90 runs.
but South Africa is a team that generally they back 10 they struggle. Look at all the games. That's how they typically play. They blast in the power play between 6 to 10. As long as Quinton is there, they'll go at a good rate. But as soon as Quinton and Rassi is out in the back 10, they don't go at a fast pace.
But you would
It's
say
just
that's more of
what
a personnel issue, is it not? They just don't have the guys at the back end.
exactly. So I'm saying I can't even say they were pacing themselves. They were struggling. It's just that Aiden Markram had a good day against us because Markram made 51 from 25.
Yeah,
But apart
yeah,
from that,
Markham was good.
Rassi was struggling. Rassi's strike rate was just about Lendl Simmons. But he's not going to get criticized because Markram was playing their best.
Markham was doing it.
So for me, I can say West Indies, we just didn't make enough runs. We just didn't make enough runs. But our bowlers didn't do too bad.
That's all.
Honestly,
Why mention
apart
Lendl
from Sri
Simmons, Jack?
Lanka, let's not go back to the Lendl Simmons issue. I know it's a
But
poor
the fact that
From
we
what
are
I
even back at
remember,
the World Cup,
Lendl Simmons will go play in the test team.
and honestly,
Good point.
Simmons, I am not ruling him out either for even
you
to be in
see,
Australia World Cup. To be in the
my
World
problem
Cup
is
for
this,
me.
guys. I struggle to understand why Simmons did that, or why is it that he's soaking up so many balls? Because in this Caribbean here, based on the Simmons that I know and that
Yeah.
I would have seen over the years, Simmons is actually one of the best stroke maker in the Caribbean.
Exactly, but
Using the
you
risk
have to,
and I don't know what this problem is.
but you have to bear in mind, you have to listen also to what Bravo said in the interview. A lot of the guys were under significant pressure. That's why they
Yeah, but
wanted everybody to. I don't think we understand. Sometimes we just take it lightly, but these guys know, the pressure that they're under. And
yeah, but
in the
it take
warm-up
more.
game,
And that's
remember, Simmons was struggling in the warm-up too, He was struggling in
Yeah,
the warm-up.
but it take more mental strength to stay out there and bat almost 20 overs and not scoring a runs,
they waste the
Exactly,
energy.
yeah.
They waste
But
them
yeah,
energy.
With
yeah,
Simmons.
but Simmons, as I was saying, he was struggling in the warm-up. And because of that, he knew a lot of persons were saying, oh, Simmons shouldn't in the starting 11. You don't think Simmons take out his phone and say 50 videos about him not to be opening?
Doesn't
Those
matter.
things can affect him. Come on,
Yeah,
man. He's
it will
still
affect you,
human.
but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you are still expected
Yeah.
to go out there and do your job.
No, he wanted to do well,
No.
You can see he wanted to do well. So what he was trying to do,
We can't do this. No, we're
what he
not
was
doing
trying to do, he was trying to like pace his innings and then accelerate. It just didn't come off, and it ended up being the worst. It ended up being the worst
One of
T20
the-
innings ever. Yeah, it ended up.
One of the worst pacing I have ever seen.
Oh, yeah, Bravo
I
song,
agree.
Bravo song before the
I
World Cup,
agree.
before they bat a ball, they sing that song, licks, and they
Yeah.
dancing and get at 7 o'clock.
All guys that I didn't know that can dance. Pollard and them guys I seen video dancing ball licks.
That is why they get licks, because they prophesied upon themselves. And it was a reverse curse. Yeah, that's why licks, and them get only licks,
I'll know they don't get a chance really to dance to that song,
See,
boy.
Ronaldo, that point that
Yeah.
they just made where Simmons
Yeah.
brought out his phone and saw 50 videos, it came back to the point what Jaden Seals made. When you're on
Yep.
tour, you don't be on social media.
Yeah.
That's what Jaden says in the interview.
Well, we know someone's like social media, we know that, but we go down that.
Yeah, but plus we have to remember that when you're a senior player, certain rules that go for the youngsters in this camp, it would appear as if some of those rules don't go for the guys. You have an upper tier and you have a lower tier. It would appear. I am not there, so
Yeah, you have to have a hierarchy. Come on, man.
You have a hierarchy, yes, but certain rules, you still want to make sure that
Simmons was following the same instructions Hope get today. Hope get the other day. Like the same exact instructions Simmons get, Hope get it. Stand up and chuck. And wait to set a ball.
No, but you can see that Simmons was trying because he even tried to play a couple of shots and actually he got dropped.
Yeah, he was trying.
Yeah,
Hope wasn't.
If Klaassen took that catch, that would have been West Indies winning the game. And I'm telling you, Klaassen won the game for South Africa,
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped Simmons on 5 off 12. So had he taken that catch, we would have been in a good position. Because at that time we were 31 without loss in the fourth over. Had that catch been taken, we'd have been in a much better position. I think we'd have gotten to the 160 and beat South Africa, but that's how it is.
You know our team.
That's how the cookie crumble.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Keep your plate, boys, sports.
Yeah, man, I tell you remember me saying that I was just going to come on and spend an hour, 1 hour. No man, Jamaica actually going to have a trial match tomorrow. I want to see if I can go and look and see if I see anybody, you know.
Fans like
Bridging, can't deal with the Andre no man. You know what this I say? I'm going to try and sneak in and not even saying it loud.
Yeah.
but just like how Guyana had their thing the other day, I think they're going to be having a little thing where, you know.
That's good, man. Congrats to Jamaica board.
Yeah, so they're going to say what they can do.
But guys, the other 19 guys not even batting 50 overs properly. What kind of thing that?
Same thing like the Cena guys. I think they made, what was it that they made again? 169?
169 in 40 overs. That's
but we're consistently being bowled out.
Yeah.
We're consistently being bowled out, man. Even in the England series, we were consistently being bowled out for under 200.
Under 200. I tell the Bishop and Matanando not stop firing, man.
But no, man, I wouldn't say really stop firing now because Teddy Bishop in the warm-up games, it didn't really look too bad. It's just that the shot that he played today, man, my goodness. If you guys don't see it, you need to take a look at it.
And the captain still, I guess you can't consider the captain.
Lennox, that ball should have been at the boundary, either 6 or 4. That was a horrible shot that Teddy Bishop out.
My God.
They're learning from our skipper.
I couldn't believe when I saw what the youngster did. But the captain and I think what's the next guy's name? Rivaldo Clark. There are 2 Clarks in there. Both Clarks did well. You know, one got in the 30s, I think, and the next 37. One got 20. Yeah, I think the next one got 29. But the partnership there wasn't too bad. And the captain, he looked good. He wasn't. He got a couple of boundaries, you know, but in terms of stroke play, he really looked good. The ball that got him out, I think it was a ball, if I'm remembering correctly, that was down the leg side, a sharp ball. He went, he was trying to get a 6 and he held out on the boundary. But it was a good innings from the captain, though.
Okay.
I think about 2 or 3 people didn't score. Ducks.
Yeah. Matanando open and made a duck.
Yeah, Nano and the Pizza. What's the guy's name? Yeah, he faced about, I don't remember, 5 balls, I think, and was trapped in front. If my memory serves me right, yeah.
Yeah, but tomorrow though, I want JDC use the ball tomorrow, man. We need some proper penetrative bowling tomorrow. I don't know what
Sunday.
Yeah, we were discussing that earlier.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hold on. The game is Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need some penetrative bowling, man. Because defending 229, only 5 wickets. Although the match cut short still, but yeah, we need some penetrative bowling, man. We can have a 20-year-old Seals in the team on the bench carrying water to the batsman out to the field and sitting down looking.
That is sports.
So that's not good enough at all.
And in both games, when you look at it,
I tell you,
water boy.
And
no man, Seals need to play, man.
The first game, Ireland were like 150 for 2 as well. They're not losing any. It's because Balburney gave away his wicket in the first game. But really and truly, Ireland, they're not being under any pressure, the top order. They're not being on any. I don't think Holder doesn't look fresh. He does look tired to me. And we really need Seals.
Is he top all wrong there? Leave him alone. Is he top all wrong there? That's what they're telling me. The man looking.
No, he's in test. He's in test, you know. He's in test cricket.
But every time I tell you, drop the man, they tell him, no, can't take on the man.
Jason is unstoppable, you know. He's unstoppable. Yeah,
How
so
you gonna drop the best player you have? That makes sense.
Give my rest.
What if
He's tired.
what if Seals come into the squad and Seals don't take any wicket and he went expensive? What are y'all gonna do after that?
They should have
That's
Come
fine.
on, that is the game. That is the game. He's a strike bowler. Sometimes strike bowler don't take wicket, and
Trust me.
go for runs. It is in the game. But
Sachin,
the way I see that pitch, that pitch playing, Jaden says look to me like he will nick off a couple of them.
Exactly.
There's no match right probability. When they look at probability, if you have a man like Seed, and you look at the probability, the way he is ball, most likely based on probability, he will do okay. He will take a few wickets.
If we can persevere with Thomas, we can try Seals and persevere with him.
So
We persevere with Thomas a good time. We
so
persevere
who's
with
gonna drop and
O'Shane.
play Seals? Holder?
Can rest Ola. I would rest Ola.
I rest him.
Because
Yeah.
How about Chase? How about rest Chase and bringing Steve?
No, Chase have to play. He's the next spinner to ensure that we don't have a slow over rate.
When Ola come in and start ball, if you beginning of the field, boy, like see Ola working in the beginning of the field, boy.
I tell you guys what the problem is, I tell you what the problem is. We are not producing actual
specialists,
cricketers.
Yeah.
And you see, coming through the youth level, it is always recommended that you allow the guys to do everything to a certain level. But by the reach 16, 17, some say up until under 19, but by the reach 17, 18, man, you're going to have one or two that are extremely good at it. But you can't have everybody coming through being all-rounder. They're going to have a team of all-rounders. If we can't fight,
and they're not good all-rounders either.
Exactly. My team, I want 5 guys that genuine batsmen, my all-rounder. And if one of the batsmen keep no problem, and then the bowlers. That is how you win cricket match, That is how you win games. Guys that can bat and guys that can bowl.
But before 2019, Moeen Ali was a bits and piece player, Meaning there was a stats going around that anytime Moeen Ali takes a 4-for or a 5-for, he doesn't make more than 25. He doesn't make more than 25. But now he's gotten more consistent. So maybe what West Indies is hoping for is if we allow these guys to, try to mold into that type of Moeen Ali role. Maybe it will come off.
Yeah, but the problem is that we're molding too many of them in the team one time.
No,
we're molding too many of them in the team one time.
Yeah.
One thing I want to bring up is that last game did more hurt for the West Indies than good, because I think they're going to look at that and say that we executed the plan. Like, we always pick a lengthening batting lineup with all-rounders to do this exact job. If the batting goes bad, this happens, right? And I think they'll continue to go along with this now, even though a Dean Smith and Romario Shepherd aren't good enough to be bowlers or batsmen in the team. But that's another thing. I know everybody loves a Dean. But
yeah. No, but the batting, really and truly, that is what I don't see what that batting is capable of. Look at it.
That's the plan. That is
Brooks,
the plan.
What's the plan?
When they pick the test team, when they pick the ODI team, when they pick the T20 team, they say we're gonna load it with all-rounders, lengthen the batting lineup. England does the same thing too. Lengthen the batting lineup and hope we make a total. Hope we make something that we can actually defend. And then when it works, they say, "Oh yes, it worked for us."
Spot on.
You lost the game.
Yeah.
You lost the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's so sad. Back in the days, we didn't have so much all-rounders in cricket. Whatever Carl Looper, Richardson. We didn't have any all-rounders. It was like, I think Gail came in and did some off-spin, but Gail was playing as a specialist batsman. He wasn't playing at number 7. Well, I think Gail was playing at number 6 and number 7 in the initial part, but eventually he was a specialist batsman. I think it's probably Darren Sammy. I think it's down the line you can have all-rounders like people who are not really so good. But in West Indies, if Gary Sowers is all-rounder, but he plays as a specialist batsman. So that's the thing. Like, nothing wrong with being an all-rounder, but you have to be.
You have to be elite.
You know what happened? What changed is that we started to require batsmen.
We had proper batsmen back then. So we had the luxury. Because I remember I started watching cricket 2004 and it was the best time to start. We won the Champions Trophy that year and
Bradshaw.
Was it Ian Bradshaw? Yeah, we wrote about those.
We had a
Yeah,
brilliant
Ian
team
Bradshaw.
back then.
You the square drive on one knee.
Remember that name?
Isn't that the same Courtney Brown that dropped
Yeah,
one of
the
the
same
War Brothers
Courtney
when they
Brown.
just
Came
came
on
to,
up Selector.
when they came to the Caribbean for the
Hit
first time
100
and
something.
made a double century?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Was it?
That was the last game. That's
It was
the last
Steve Walker,
catchy
I
job.
think he dropped.
Yeah,
But back then
yeah, probably.
we had a team that could imagine this top order. You have Chris Gale, Wave Lines, Ram Norris Sawan, Shanda
Yeah,
Paul, Brian
Shonda
Lara,
Paul. Yeah.
Marlon Samuels, Ronaldo Martin.
Mm.
We had a top order,
Top
man.
Marlon Powell.
At that time we had Powell.
To finish off games. Yeah, Ricardo Powell.
Ricardo Paul, I think was kind of the all around. I think he
Play
was
Ricardo Powell as an honorary Trinidad there, just like you know.
Yeah.
ICC should make
No,
a
but
rule.
he
There's
switched.
only
He switched
two.
over to Trinidad full time towards the end of his career.
That man is a Trinidadian in a Bridget.
Yes.
That man is a Trinidadian living in America, I think. You know. I think he's living in America, but that man switched over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good team, and we had bowling. I think we had Ian Bradshaw. We had Mervyn Dillon, Corey Collymore was in and out.
Yeah.
Drake's Pedro Collins was in and out also.
we had a good bowling attack.
Edwards, I don't know.
Yeah. Jerome Taylor came on a little. I think in the same 2004-5.
Edwards at his fastest.
Lawson was there. Jermaine Lawson took the hat-trick in 2003, and then
Tino Best starting up was good.
Tino Best was starting.
Tino who?
Yeah, Tino Best. Yes, in 2004.
No man, he was good. No man. I'm just saying Tino Best because of what happened in the latter part of his career.
Okay.
You guys remember that sledging from Flintoff? Mind the windows,
yeah.
Tino.
Hey guys, sometimes I watch some videos, you know, man, of Chris Gale in his prime, you know, man. It was so I don't know. It was so sad. I don't say in of our guys no.
I'm going to delete those videos.
I'm not coach. I'm not driving, no man. Pierced in the gap.
I'm going to delete those videos. Those are the videos that Ronaldo and Hardball watching and say that he must be in the team now. I'm going to go on YouTube and delete.
No, I'm just saying like a Matanandu opening right
now. No man, I understand what you're saying, man. I was joking around, but it was good. It was definitely good.
Remember many times the commentators would be saying, what will they do to Gale? What is the plan to Gale today? It was
you're going to set a couple men in the stands to catch, you know?
Yeah, man. We need some cricketers like that, man. Like really
I remember the last time we beat South Africa in Cape Town 2008. Daleston and Makaya in Teenie. This is a
wasn't
test
it
match.
Gale and Lara?
No, it was.
No, Lara wasn't there.
No, it wasn't Lara. You sure it was 2008?
Brian Lara had retired.
Yeah, Ganga was the captain.
Lara left in 2007. Lara left in 2007 after the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ganga.
Ganga was the captain.
Yeah. I remember that series.
But I remember Daleston got hit for 4 fours and a 6.
I remember that series.
Literally, there were 3 men on the leg side boundary in a test match, and Gale was just picking the gap. Gale was just paddling it between. I was saying those shots are just beautiful. I'm like, he didn't even play it in the air. It was just
Gale's prime.
Gale was
2005.
Man, Gale was of a different breed. Different breed.
To about 2013.
2005 and then 2011-13.
No, about
the
13.
IPL area. IPL area right there. That 8-year stretch. He was one of the best.
Yeah. Gale was of a different breed, man.
And I saw one on the late cut. The late cut he was really good on the late cut shot.
Yeah,
he had some shots.
Saw one like a square cut. The ball.
I'm telling. I remember when we beat England in 2009. You see, when we had Gale, Sawan, Shanda Paul, Marlon, is some proper top. Is a proper top 5 wide enough.
Marlon wasn't playing though.
Yeah.
Marlon was out for.
Yeah, Marlon wasn't playing. Yeah, he wasn't playing in 2009.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that we had a proper top 5. But
I think you're romanticizing it though, because I remember that era because I was watching it then, and they weren't that good. It was just
Houston was a lot.
but on paper it was fine. But in terms of performance, it never came together. They came together in certain times, like the Champions Trophy, a 7-game stretch, and maybe a series here and there. That England
2006,
series,
2006 it came
I
together.
remember. No, yeah,
We
but
went
I
to the
know in
finals,
2006.
Champions Trophy.
But again,
Yeah,
that's a 7-game stretch. I
Yeah.
understand that they can do that for 7-game stretches, but in that period of time, including that England series, they won the
Yeah.
first test in Jamaica where they bowled them out for 51. I remember I was watching
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I remember that game, you know. Remember
And
that game.
what
I
they
think
did-
Jerome
Sarwan
Taylor.
and Gale. Sarwan
No,
and
but
Gale
what they
got
did after
100.
that, they batted poorly in every single game.
No,
and
Sarwan
then
batted
saved the
good.
test match.
Sarwan batted good in
I
every
understand he
game.
made 291. That's true.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that innings, but at the same time, they batted poorly in every single game in the last innings and had to
OJ.
defend for
OJ.
their lives.
Yeah, yeah. We had to fend now. I remember
Let
it came
let
down
me
to
tell you something. Let me tell you
Finland.
what I realized.
Every
You see,
time.
individually, those guys had good careers.
Yeah.
Individually, but as a team,
Individually,
No, but
those
that's
guys had good careers because
Yeah.
Gail had an average of above 40, Sawan above 40. I think she had 50.
yeah.
But as a
Shiv was 50, but
Yes,
team,
he
they did
was
not
there.
achieve much as a team.
No, but what happened is that big. It's not like an Australia team where, for example, when Ricky Ponting, Michael Clark, both of them average round about 50. Michael Hussey, all of them were scoring consistently in almost every single game. But what you get from a Shanda Paul, a Gale, a Sawan is today Gale might score a 150 and that make us win the game. Sawan might score a 180, 190 or win the game. Shanda Paul, he's more the person to be more consistent in majority of the games.
remember he won Wisdom Cricketer of the Year in 2008. That was the year we beat Sri Lanka. And we had like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, we had a good test year in 2008. But the thing that I didn't like
Yeah,
about
I think he
Shanda
had,
Paul,
had 1,200 runs that year.
Yeah,
In Test
he's
cricket.
one of the top run scorers in a year ever.
what I didn't like in Shanda Paul,
Yes.
especially in 2013. In 2013,
Here it comes.
I mean, no, Shanda Paul is one of my heroes. I'm just saying though, in 2013, when we usually were like 170, 180 for 8, and Shanda Paul is on 50. I'm like, why Shanda Paul don't shield the tail enders? I mean, he's picking the gaps, he's still scoring boundaries, he's doing what he's. I'm like, shield the tail enders. He's rotating the strike like these guys are proper.
Yeah, that is probably the only criticism I have heard of Shanda Paul over the years.
That's the only criticism.
He
didn't shield the tail. He didn't shield the tail.
He's playing.
Yeah, but apart from that,
he's
guy
great.
was top notch, man. Top notch.
I wish he had one other partner that was consistent. If he just had that.
Yeah, I thought Brendan Nash was going to be the guy.
I was just going to say, why? I was just going to say, yeah, Brendan Nash, he was there, but
but Nash went to New Zealand and lost.
Yeah.
You remember the Australia series 09-10 when Gale had scored like 600 runs across the 3 tests and Brendan Nash had a little century there too. It was a good time.
But Nash went to New Zealand.
I think that's where it finished for him, you know.
Nash
New Zealand,
he forgot how to bat in New Zealand.
Yeah, I think that's where the thing ended for him.
Yeah, that was it for Brendan Nash. But
he was old.
I really liked him.
Young. He was an old player at that point. He was already 35.
Exactly. Yeah. So you can't forget how to bat at 35. You can't.
He made close to 2,000 runs across his career. Like, all right, I'll take it.
Is he back in Australia? Is he back in Australia?
He's in Australia, man. He's back there. I remember, I think I did a video about him a couple months ago, and I think based on the research, I don't remember if he was doing some coaching or something over there. Yeah, but Contact also asked if Sarwan was at the game today. I saw him while I was watching the game, the under 19 game.
He needs to come back and coach this team right now. He could be the head coach of the West Indies right now.
Right now, I wouldn't mind if Sarwan is in the batting lineup.
I tell the guys, you know, that these guys can walk back in the team right now. I take over. I say, young boy, sit and watch our big man play cricket.
Exactly.
Sports to the bone. One video I need from you. Is how these players ended up ending their careers, because Sarwan, I still don't understand how his career ended. It just kind of.
I think it was a bad
Sarwan
he had a back injury, I think.
Sarwan fitness issue, back and shoulder. Remember his shoulder went.
I think
So,
after Lara,
I remember there
retired,
was a period
he
of
took
time
over.
between 10 and 13 where he could have
Yeah.
come back and he was actually fit, but they didn't
I
allow him
mean,
to come back in the
Sarwan
playoffs.
sold the World Cup in 2011. Let's not forget that. 2011, Sarwan sold the World Cup.
Really?
England literally paid him money.
What?
I believe England paid him money.
you better retract for me, because I don't want to reach out to you.
That's
I
not
don't
the
want
views
to
of the
reach out
sports
to you.
board.
Yeah,
That is not necessarily those are sports.
No. Let's look at it. Remember in a 2011 World
Disclaimer.
Cup.
Disclaimer. That statement is not coming from sports to the bone. Ronaldo, retract for me, please. Mine come for you.
All right. Let me finish why I said that. West Indies were 225 for 6, right? And someone is batting with the tail now. Only the bowlers. Sammy, Gale, all of the top order did their job. We had 10 overs to chase about 27 runs. And I saw England, they got in a silly point, and then they brought in a short leg. And someone took the ball straight
right
into
way.
short. Yeah, right to short. I'm like, no, that is set up. You cannot tell me England didn't set
They were winning the
something
game.
to
It was
Sarwan.
clear. It was done. It was finished.
No.
We needed to.
Around, and the ball running, don't forget.
And you took the ball into short leg hand.
No, but these days, not only in the World Cup, we see our players do the same thing almost in every day. We see our current players do the same thing almost every day. Or is it that? That's what I was going to say. Or is it the case that because he was that good, we think that something like that shouldn't have happened?
Yeah, this is Sarwan. That shouldn't have happened. Sarwan should have anchored us.
He made 40 runs, right? He made 40 odd runs. He was well on the way taking him to the end.
Exactly.
Russell was with him.
But back to the original.
But
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but back to the original question. OJ, yeah, he had a lot of fitness problem. Shoulder, I think, back, and then weight. I think he was gaining a lot of weight also, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Shivnarine Chandapal.
That was shameful. The Australia series in 2015, I don't know why they just ended his career like that.
Shivnarine Chandapal was the best in the team. They left I've said this countless times. When they let out Shivnarine Chandapal, when they let out Shiv went to county cricket and made about 3 or 4 centuries. Exactly. And I am almost certain that the county bowlers, even though they are not playing international cricket, right? Some of them, these guys are playing at good level. That's why they make money. It's a career for them. The guy went over there and made maybe 3 or 4 centuries. Easy.
He was averaging 63 in the county season, when they dropped.
I don't know.
2 more years, honestly. He could have played.
Yeah, but probably it was the same thing. They were building for the future. They were looking for.
No, but remember that was the last series before Holder came in, and what they did was their whole thing was we're gonna take out all the old players, we're gonna take them all out, and these young guys are gonna build.
Yeah, it was the wrong move.
That was rubbish.
Yeah, it was the wrong move, man.
No
it was definitely the wrong move. Yeah, you can't just break it down fully like that.
Yeah, because
I just break it down like that. I understand it because they were underachieving. So you could say to a point, why keep these guys? But then,
there's a process.
West Indies don't do anything transitioning.
What they were doing. I get.
Well, you chop everybody one time.
West Indies don't do anything transitioning. Yeah,
they weren't playing good. Let's be honest now. Let's be honest.
And so you're right. So you're thinking they were thinking you lose with the youngsters and let them learn and continue to build with them instead of lose with the older guys.
When them fellas think all of them was feeling. I remember.
No, but Chandapal was a failing.
I think Chandapal had a bad series.
He had one series. He had a soft series. He had a soft series.
Against England. One bad series.
He had a soft series.
It wasn't really bad because he had a 50. He had an unbeaten 50 that still made his average about 20-something. 20-something is better than a lot of these players right now.
Yeah, he had a soft series.
Yeah.
And I guess that was just the final nail in the coffin that they wanted. They already planned it, so.
One thing with the ball to bat backwards. By the time the man started to set an angle to bat, if all you did if drop him, you would be batting facing the other direction. By the time.
Out of the Asian Barat. He just
Oh,
disappeared.
I know what happened to him. He's actually
Remember,
right.
we said that he's a thing there now. He's
Oh, Jehovah
not a
Witness.
pastor. I think he's
He's a
a
pastor
Jehovah
now,
Witness.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I did a video about it, man. He's a Jehovah Witness.
Yeah, but he
Man,
get
I
nice.
really liked that guy, you know.
Promising. It was really promising as a opener.
Yeah.
boy. He used to look nice and now wicked boy.
He had a century on
Yeah,
debut,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I'm not
debut.
remembering correctly.
Same
First
09
match,
century.
century.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's century.
Yeah.
I liked Kirk Edwards, but West Indies,
What
I
happened
don't
to him?
think
Where
they-
is he?
He's
I
not
know that
full.
in
Just like Kyle Hope.
2017,
Kirk Edwards and Kyle Hope is the same thing.
in
Starting
2017,
off
No,
well,
don't do that.
and drop off.
Kirk
No,
Edwards
no.
is better than that.
no, Kirk Edwards was better. He
It's
actually
better than
averaged
who?
about 27. He
Situation is-
averaged
Better
about
than
27.
who? Who better than who?
No, Kyle Hope. He's better than Kyle Hope.
Oh yeah, I think Kirk Edwards. I think he has about 3 centuries, if I'm not mistaken. Huh?
Yes,
had
yes,
a good- he had
about
a decent
3 or
run,
4
but-
test centuries. He has test
Yeah,
centuries.
a test century I'm
Yeah,
talking about. He has
yeah,
about
yeah.
3 test centuries.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think he has about 3.
Carry on, you know.
In 2017, he was one of the leading run scorers in regional 4-day competition. And the man was working part-time. He was working
Yeah,
part-time.
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. He was working.
That is what impressed me. Imagine he's working and he still goes out there and he's making more runs than other guys that are full-time cricketers.
And
So I didn't like how they deal with Kirk Edwards. He was my guy.
I'm trying to remember. Is it that they used to have him opening then number 3, then opening then number 3? They
They
used to
try him
they
at
used to
3,
change it.
4,
3,
all
4,
over
5,
the place.
and open.
3,
Yeah.
4, all over the place.
Yeah, I start to remember a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He had
Any position.
no. It was two test centuries and 1 ODI centuries, and 1 ODI century. Average 31 in tests and 23 in ODIs.
And they
Wait,
deal with
Sports to the Bone. Is there that section on Crick Info where you can see the positions where he batted and then see which one is his highest?
Oh, let
Yeah.
me show you. If go to Hostat, Hostat is where you can look at their average by batting position. I think it's averaging by batting position. Probably at 3 he was best. Probably about 30 something at 3, about 32. So you just type in Hostat Kirk Edwards, and you can see his average by batting position.
I think it will be about 40.
By the way, guys,
About 33, man. It wouldn't be 40.
No,
Yeah.
Well,
but
let's
for
just say
3
Darren
alone.
Brother playing 40 cricket regionally.
Go again.
Well, I will assist Darren Brother playing 40 cricket regionally.
Yeah, I want to see.
Darren Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo played the regional 40
Yeah, I
in
remember.
2019. He played in
2019?
2019. Yeah.
He did.
I remember at Savannah
He
Park,
did
O'Shane Thomas got him out. Yeah, Thomas got him out.
Talking about
I remember
regional
that game.
4, they did.
Oh.
I didn't hear anything. Did anyone hear anything about that game today in Guyana? I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything.
The best versus best.
Yeah, it started back today.
I saw something about
The average
No.
versus average.
No, I didn't see anything on it.
You know, average versus average.
Yes, we can't be best versus best anymore. We have to stop.
Average versus average. Oh man, them guys are the best, man. Best versus best. And then love call it that tune. I don't know why they don't find the next name. I say squad 1 versus squad 2 or something like that. Or best versus best.
Because you know what's funny? They make all these runs in this best versus best game, and then they come up and they do nothing. Like, it don't make sense.
But Brooks got robbed. Brooks got scored 100 in a warm-up game. Before
I told you guys that
against
they should have dropped.
Brooks should have
Yeah.
been in
No, man.
Pakistan.
Bruce was going to take Banner's space, but Banner's held on.
No, but Brooks
No
can
man,
bat and
no,
score.
no,
Brooks can
no.
bat
But
and
going
score.
in, but going into the final game, he should have gotten Banner's place. I know that Banner would have redeemed himself by now. But going into the final game,
You take Shea Ho's space, really, at number 4.
no man, we're talking about no. But going into the final game,
Hope didn't play in Pakistan. Remember, only reason why Hope played in Sri Lanka was because Solazana, the concussion. Hope was on the bench, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he's not. Hope wasn't playing against Pakistan. Chase wasn't making any runs against Pakistan. Nobody seemed to talk about that. He
But
was
Chase
batting at
allergic to
4.
runs.
Hope and Chase are to be dropped for.
But them allergic, them man allergic to runs, Regin.
Yeah, so the Bonner at 3 and Brooks at 4 and only somewhere at 5. But we're contemplating if we should bring in
Hetmeyer.
The greatest thing since sliced bread, man.
Yeah,
Hetmeyer.
I don't know. That's why
Darren Bravo.
I'm not so high on him.
had a good season in the 4-day, you know.
If,
I don't
listen,
believe
if
in
you
that.
go by 4-day, Rasta
Hold on.
can never be dropped.
Oh.
If you're going by 4-day numbers, Rastan cannot be dropped.
Well,
So
hold on,
we put it.
Hold on, I just heard Bravo name. We put him back Bravo in the test.
I would put back Bravo in the test squad. In the test squad.
Oh, the squad.
Well, I was just gonna ask if you put it
For
back where
Chase,
you're gonna play.
Bravo at 5. Well, I'm thinking Bonner 3, Bonner 3,
Bonner needs to move
Bravo
on.
5.
If we have to be searching, to back Bravo at 5, it means he cannot make the 11.
But why?
Yeah,
No, it might sound that way. It's just weird.
We cannot hide Bravo. Bravo, his seniority should be batting at
Bravo
5.
can bat at 5.
No, Bravo can bat at 5.
He started at 5.
Yeah, because Bonner.
No, man.
Yeah.
If Bravo, he can't make the
Bonner
team.
secure number 3
man.
spot, you know.
Bravo averages about 40 batting
No,
at
man.
5.
Then
You can put Bravo at 4 and Brooks at 5. Blackwood at 6.
because how many times in bat at 5? That's the
A
thing.
good amount of
A
time.
good amount of times in the early part of
his
his
career
career,
at
he made
5.
his first 2 centuries at 5.
Yeah, he started his career at 5. Remember, we had Star 1 and Marlon at 3, 4.
Oh no, man! I'm not talking about back then. I'm talking about no.
Yeah, no, we can still
But why
bat at
not
5.
bat him at 5?
Why not?
So you want him bat at 5 now?
Yeah, he has issues with the new ball. Let him bat at 5. Why not?
I don't think the new ball trouble him is the ball. He doesn't like the sharp pitch delivery, but when the ball is a little bit older, when it's older, it's not gonna rise as much. So maybe try him at 5.
No.
But then again,
So wait,
he could be batting
wait,
at
like-
5 and still coming in the first 10 overs. So you never know.
So wait, let me get this clear. You get your
All right, wait, one thing.
Hold on. So Bravo 5, Blackwood sticks.
No, Blackwood is open.
You don't hear Blackwood is out now.
Blackwood and Brack.
Blackwood is top class opener.
So no Salazar.
Why Salazar?
I mean, no. Greaves got a chance, you know. Justin Greaves got a chance and failed twice. I think Salazar can get a chance then.
Sir Ian, why they don't want to play Solozano?
No, Salazar.
Listen, if Blackwood,
give him a chance, man. Give him a
no,
chance.
but DeAndre, didn't Blackwood?
No, I think they're working with the average that we're getting from Blackwood and Brathwaite. I think that's why they're working the average of 50 or 60.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're looking at.
So stick to what works then.
Yeah. Why you gonna change what's not broken?
Okay, so who's gonna bat at 6 then? Hola sticks.
No, Hitmeyer, somebody needs to come in, man. Hitmeyer.
But Hitmeyer not fit. Hitmeyer not fit.
If Hitmeyer unable to run, even if he's only walking, I would still play
unable to
Hitmeyer.
run.
No,
I'm just saying. Even if his fitness is that bad.
Well, I hit my cap button and ask Rakim Kamal to be his runner. How about that?
Okay, y'all go to.
Well, I mean, he passed the fitness test, so it's a possibility. Anything possible.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh, we have the great.
But I mean, I'm not gonna call him my name because they say it's not fit. So I'm thinking about what CWI will do. I know we know CWI, you know what they will do, you know. So what I think they will do.
Well, we have a new. Remember, we have a new selection team, you know. So we're giving them a clean slate, and they say that they are going to come with fairness, and they are going to come and they are going to be. What them say them are be again?
They said they
Pick
choose
the same script,
team and merit. Yeah, and merit and all of that.
It's the same.
But hold on. When they got the post, Desmond Haynes and Sarwan, I was doing a little video on it. And when I was reading what the quote, that's exactly what I said. I was saying, why is it that this sounds so familiar? You remember me saying that, Tashin?
Exactly.
Yeah, man, same script.
No, in the middle of the video, I actually stopped and I was saying, then how this sounds so familiar?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys. Yeah. Listen, when Mr. Skerritt took over in 2019, I thought we would have seen some big changes. And that's literally the same team that was playing every format in 2019 before Skerritt took over. Is the same team that was
No,
playing.
man, Pollard and Bravo
half
came
a
back, you know.
game.
Remember, that's the big change. Pollard and Bravo came back. Because Pollard was on exile, so to speak.
No,
Yeah,
Bravo.
Bravo came back against Ireland in.
Yeah, Ireland. Yeah, Ireland. Yeah,
Yeah.
Poland and
Cameron,
Bravo.
under Cameron.
But that's just T20. That's just T20.
Oh yeah.
But that's all he's playing, so he doesn't deserve anything else. Like, let's be honest.
So I'm saying there was no drastic change in the test. The test team have been together since 2017. Literally, all of these guys, they've been struggling for 5 years together.
Just a few of them. Just a few of them changed. But the core.
No,
the core. The
core is there. For 2017,
the core is there.
Kyron Poyle and Brathwaite was opening.
Brathwaite down. Then we have Bold and those guys.
All of them.
Wait, give me the names. What are we saying?
So in 2017, Brathwaite, Powell, they were opening.
Yeah.
I think we had.
I think Devon Smith was opening at some point as well, you know.
Devon Smith and Powell, they were like 3-4. They were 3-4.
Yeah.
2 and 3. 2 and 3, I should say. 2 and 3. Shea Hope at 4. He's still in the squad.
And
Rustin Chase at 5. He's still in the squad.
I think Jason Holler was there also.
Jason Holler, Shane Dowrich. I know Dowrich is not there now.
He's out, so he didn't find the
Kimar Road, Shannon Gabriel, Warwican.
All right.
All of these guys were in the squad.
All right, let's
from
be fair now.
2017.
Let's be fair.
Yeah.
The last three that you said, barring the keeper, they deserve to be in the team. They earn their.
Well, Holder. Who else? Warwican?
Holder and the two bowlers, Kimar Roach and
Gabriel. Yeah.
Them three, they have to be.
Gentlemen,
They talk about what they've done.
Yeah.
in the head on there, boy.
Royalties is up at the top.
I sleeping on myself in Trinidad. Let me return.
You want to talk about the break Lara's record for most.
Exactly, I agree. They didn't want
Mr. Ian,
Shannon to
what if
break.
we tell you
It's a conspiracy that is going on around in the region.
But why would it matter though? He played more test matches. He played
Yeah, but still
19
he
more
would
test matches.
accumulate. He still would accumulate, but he batted at a lower batting position, so you have to put
They
that
would
into
squeeze it out.
Yeah. So, but for me, I think it was so. They didn't want Shannon Paul to break the record.
Yeah, man, straight
Many might
up.
disagree. Yeah.
I'm wondering if they were that petty though. My God.
But what did Shannon Paul do
cricket
to
always
deserve
petty.
it? I've never
No,
heard
it's
that man
just
say
you
anything.
can't break the Prince record. That's disrespect.
Oh.
You can't break
Okay.
the Prince record. This is the Prince here.
Let's be honest, that's never going to be broken at this point.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah.
No, they didn't want the guy needs break the record. That's why.
Who? Who you said?
What? I don't know, easy, man. Right now, we don't have anybody. We don't have anybody that is going to get anywhere close to that right now because it's changing in the thing, the shift in If Craig Brathwaite was actually scoring runs, he's playing a whole lot of Test cricket. If he was scoring runs consistently, let me say consistently, and thing like that, then he would probably. If he was scoring consistently.
Out good enough. Brathwaite started out really good, averaging in the 40s, but then he just fell away.
Yeah, man, because and those days
much pressure, man.
He was batting with Gale back then, so such a wonderful opening partner. It was a good start. Yeah. And that also shows the importance of senior players being batting with the younger players. Because Gale groomed really well. Gale groomed Lewis really well, you know.
Was there ever a match where Lara batted and made 300, 400, and Chandrapa wasn't on the other side making 100, staying with him?
The 400 that he made, I can't remember. River Jacobs getting a century. Chandrapa got a century in that one.
I don't think so.
Jacobs got a century. River Jacobs got a century.
I know Gale
in the 400.
Gale got 53. Chris Gale got 53. I remember Gale got 53.
I am sure that River, Jacobs, the keeper, got a century. I don't remember what Chandrapa got. Huh? Yeah, River Jacobs. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember how much Chandrapa got though.
It has Gale made a 69, Ganga made 10, Lara made the 400, obviously. Sarwan made 90.
Mm-hmm.
Jacobs
that means
made
Shiv didn't make
100.
century then.
No, Shiv didn't play in that match.
Shiv didn't play, yeah. Shiv
I
didn't
didn't play. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, but
Right.
guys, on the England T20s, I see the squad is a 16-man squad. We talked about that earlier. I see Allen
Oh.
in it. I think Bravo. It's squad look decent. I see Hayden Walsh in it as well.
Yeah, remember we spoke about the.
You think the squad look decent?
No, man. No. It's just no.
What's the bone? You can read out the squad.
Hayden Walsh. I think Hayden
I'm
Walsh.
going to pull it up.
He's kind of lucky, you know. But the thing about the reason why Hayden Walsh name is there because I don't know if any other leg spinner right now. In the region.
I rather start Gudakesh Moti, more control. But Akil Hussein is there, so we don't have to.
Yeah, your mood isn't bad.
More control. Hayden,
ball
the
too
thing
short,
is,
man. Hayden ball too short.
You just know he's gonna bowl a short ball for you to hit. So per over, he bowled 2 short balls per over.
Why in the West Indies do they develop spinners that bowl short? What up? But the Benja Bishu, he ended his career with the same thing. He couldn't bowl full.
Fabian Allen is in the squad for England now.
Yeah, Fabian Allen is back.
Yeah, man, he's there.
Yeah, I think Fabian Allen might get in the final 11 with Hussein, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised because
so that means Chase wouldn't play then. Chase wouldn't play.
Chase is the anchor man at number 3, you know.
Anchor weird.
No, number 3.
No, man, no. It's not Chase.
No, man. To be fair, he had a good keeper and a good World Cup, you know, man. So
how did Chase had a good World Cup? What World Cup?
They didn't play him in the first 3 games. They didn't play him in the first 3 games.
And
got 39 in 1.
In the first 2 games.
First 2.
Yeah.
And then he came, got what, 39?
37, yeah.
Yeah.
Against Bangladesh,
and then
strike rate of 78. Strike rate of 78.
Just like the rest of players, he didn't do anything. in the other games, that is.
His form in the last 2 CPLs has been good, but
excellent. But I listen. Ruston is somebody I see do really well in the regional tournaments. I just cannot say. Yeah, I don't know.
He's a cut above the regional, man. He's a cut above the rest, but he's not finding any sort of consistency when he goes up against.
This is why I say West Indies should be playing with Ireland. They should be playing with Bangladesh right there. They should lose the test status for a little bit and then work their way up.
No, but Ireland play against us in our regional competition, and Chase usually score a lot of runs.
So what happened when you put on a maroon shirt? Like, what's going on?
That's the thing. Yeah.
Is the shirt, that's the problem. Let's change the color.
Heavy.
I don't understand. I said this 2 streams ago. I was like, yo, when these people play for regional teams or franchise teams,
I remember you saying it.
Players, they play well, right? Bravo has done great things. Gale has done great things in IPL teams. Pollard too. Pollard's a whole different man in Mumbai. He's a different person. But when they put this shirt on, for some reason they can't do anything.
It's the quality of the t-shirt.
Just give us a new color. Change the flag, please. I'm tired.
Hold on, let me give you the squad before you jump off. So Karen Pollard, Pooran, Fabian Allen, Darren Bravo, Raston Chase.
My gosh.
Sheldon Cottrell, Dominic Drake, Shea Hope, Akil Hussein, Jason Holder, Brandon King, Kyle Myers, Ravman Powell. After Ravman Powell, they have Romaro Shepherd, Odin Smith, Hayden Walsh Jr., and they have 3 reserves: Jaden Seals, Alzar Joseph, and Devon Thomas.
So reserve, they're not playing.
Yeah.
Reserve, they're not playing. Why is Russell not in the squad?
No, remember that he needs time off. When we wanted him to go to Pakistan, he needed time off, and we're still keeping him on time off.
So we are keeping him on time off.
No, he's taking his time off because he wasn't able to go to Pakistan, and then about maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks after we saw him playing. So make him
But
do
he's
his
back.
thing,
He's
man.
back in the Caribbean. He's back in the Caribbean. So what's the issue?
What's the issue?
Yeah.
Carry belly, man.
Russell
No,
probably
I
does
don't.
some kind of drinking.
I don't know if they just. I don't know if they, if it's a case where they want to test these all rounders now. The Romario Shepherd and the Odin Smith. And once Rossi is in the squad, you know that's not going to happen. They're not going to get a chance probably. So I don't know.
Boy, you're gonna test
I
all
don't
of
know,
them
but
one time. They need Russell in the squad and
to
rotate
do
them.
what?
You can't have.
To
You
do
can't
what?
have. No, but why are we having Drake, Shepard, and Odin all in the squad one time, playing in the
Mm.
same playing 11?
That's our new
Yeah,
goal.
because all of them cannot play at the same time. I agree. We saw what happened when we had them over there in Pakistan.
Yeah, they got
I know Jakes
schooled.
wasn't there. Yeah,
Yes.
but
Exactly.
yeah.
And Pakistan made a lot of runs, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Pakistan on all 3 games they made what, over 160? That's disappointing.
Only
That's
parents.
disappointing. Yeah.
Um.
Russell needs to be in the squad.
We need
mm.
to be picking bowlers, some actual bowlers
Guys.
instead of.
And
I
Alzari should have been in the main
Alzari
squad.
should be.
I agree.
All right, guys. We're gonna have to jump off, you know.
All right.
Yeah. No, I know it's sudden, but the thing is at
Yeah,
2%, and if I don't cut it, it's going cut off, and then
Cut off,
you guys
yeah.
gonna be
We
on for
understand.
night.
Yeah.
And I didn't plan to go that long. I had planned to
Yeah.
go for an hour, ended 3 hours, so the battery is going to
Yeah.
go. But we're going to come on back soon, guys. In big up on yourself.
After the game Sunday?
Hopefully.
Okay.
All right,
Take
blessings.
Keep it informed. I'm out.
All right,